live? Oh, we're live on YouTube. Sweet.
We had to leave Facebook.
Because reasons.
Facebook is dumb. Wait, I have Facebook page. Shit. So the first match for WWE No Mercy was pretty slick. I enjoyed it. Good action from Apollo Crews and The Miz. Definitely glad The Miz won. As I've said many times, Misfit. Now we have our man versus man match.
You can feel free to say I hate everything.
I'm okay? No, I don't hate everything. Just this match. I just don't use the paint, even though it's not illegal, and it just gives you a psychological advantage because that makes you less of a man. And I really don't understand this entirely. This entire storyline is fucking stupid. It's not the worst.
Stupid idiots.
It's not the worst thing they've done, but fuck me with a spoon.
With a spoon.
Oh God, no thank you. This match falls very much into the no thank you category, which is sad because it's Bray Wyatt and Prince Devitt. Sorry, Finn Balor. Man that lives underneath the paint. We've seen the man that lives under the paint. This would make more sense if he literally only ever did the body paint and never showed up without it. And they actually did a storyline where it gave him like spooky powers or something. Then this could make sense. But that storyline would imply that, like, maybe Finn would be like the heel? My point is that the story doesn't make any fucking sense, and I don't know what WWE's trying to get at. Also, Bray, lose the dreads, man. They're not working for the creepy swamp hillbilly look. They never did, but I don't know. For some reason, the one red dread
just really didn't work out.
I got nothing against people wearing dreads. I mean, dreads have been around for fucking ever, multiple cultures. It's a cool looking hairstyle. Obviously, I can't short hair, but it just some people it doesn't look right on. You know, Bray Wyatt, I'm just at least chop them so they're not as long. I guess. I just keep thinking that anytime he gets into a no DQs match, someone can grab him by the ends of him and just spin him around like a shot put.
Right.
It's truly a sight to be
be like,
experience the Firefly infestation.
Also, every time, I'm sorry, you people out there, you can get on my ass for this if you want. I completely understand. But anytime I see him come out with those dreads, a bunch of stereotypes start rolling through my head, and I'm just like, dude. Bray Wyatt's out there, man.
Versus man match.
He's out there.
Champions being one of those people.
He's the successor to RVD.
Bray Wyatt plays mind games better than absolutely anybody. I think this is a case of Bray luring Finn right into his perfect little trap.
What trap?
The man behind the mask.
No mercy. No mercy. There's no such thing as no mercy. You stupid.
Mo mercy, mo problems.
Catch it walking down the street.
I got nothing to say right now at this point.
I am where you go to for your modern WWE 90s mate rapper combo references.
Fair enough.
Hey, if WWE can make a role-playing game, D&D style, and a Magic the Gathering style trading card game, both still wrestling themed, I can bring in the 90s references. I can do this.
Predictions for this. Bray Wyatt or Finn Balor? I am going with Bray Wyatt on this one.
You know what? I'm going to go with what I would actually think would be fun to watch. I'm going to roll with you on Bray. Who knows? Maybe we'll both be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot of heavy speculation that Finn's going to win for the sole reason that they're going to build up a Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe feud, which wouldn't be bad, but I don't think you necessarily need, Bray to win to kind of, man versus man. God damn it. Man versus man on a pole forklift match. Max has been broken.
Oh my god, yes! Full Russo on this motherfucker.
Because it feels like Russo had some kind of...
Oh, man versus man does kind of sound like a Russo-y concept.
Way to go. Fuck you.
Okay, there's like Finn Balor have like this. Yeah, he's got a soft gray colored leather jacket, and it looks weird, and it's throwing me off my game.
It really is. He is.
He has new gear too, where it's like he's ditched the red and black. Like seriously, he's got this white and gray. What the fuck? He looks like he just wandered out of the late 70s of wrestling with that gear. Alright. Could have stuck with the red and black, but yeah, white on gray, that's eye-popping.
I think you might like that too.
Nope, popping the collars.
Oh, Bray! What are you doing, man?
Oh my god, Bray attacked him from behind. I'm so sorry.
Bray's supposed to be the heel, so...
And Bray Wyatt wasted little time to bring the attack to Balor, driving him ribs first into the barricade.
You are wrong.
This match isn't even official yet.
Am I alone with thinking Finn has
Bray
no
Wyatt
charisma?
slamming Finn face first into the announce table. He's going like this match may not get started at all.
A little bit. Finn... It's not that Finn Balor doesn't have charisma, it's that he doesn't have much of a gimmick or character.
That's the only thing better to say.
That's a fair assumption.
Mental advantage is a physical one, and Bray Wyatt just took it. I don't think Bray Wyatt's ever gotten over the fact that he was beaten at SummerSlam.
Are they? Oh, come on. They gotta seriously go this match.
Oh my god, they are not.
I
dead serious
what was the point of all this build-up then?
In the Demon tonight.
You're right, I love that tweet.
Wyatt wasted absolutely no
50
time
Shades of Grey.
unleashing his plague on Finn Balor in the battle. And now the officials are out here with Finn. The question is, can Finn continue?
No, they're gonna do this.
Finn will continue, come on.
Finn Balor, there's no quit in Finn. If you ask him, he's gonna compete. But Finn looks like he might have some seriously injured ribs right now. You should look at him.
Do they seriously have some injured groups? Maybe not. Maybe you guys are just being a bunch of idiots.
What the fuck, guys? Yeah, exactly, Colin. What the hell is this? Are you serious?
This is bullshit.
Man that wants
This
to
is
win.
Match
bullshit.
didn't even start, Booker. He didn't win anything. This looks like it could be serious. My guess would be Finn Balor's going to go to the back, have some X-rays taken. If it's not serious, maybe the match takes place later.
Bray
Wyatt is in the ring gloating and taking bows in front of his capacity crowd tonight. And for what? Because he attacked the man from behind. Bray's the one who made the challenge. He's the one who wanted this match tonight.
Triple H attacked him beforehand.
Yeah.
No, Sheamus attacked beforehand, and then
Look what I just did to your
they did the match, and then Sheamus wins after the being like nice
Look at him!
with Triple H.
Run away! Run away, little coward! Run away! Please run away!
I mean, immediately it gets
Forgot to
heat.
inform you that the man you were set
Oh,
to
really?
face tonight is no man at all, but a god. But you, Finn,
He's
look
calling
at me!
himself a god. Bray needs to
You ain't no
lose this
demon.
match and disappear until Survivor.
You
Yeah,
ain't even a man.
he's another character that's in desperate need of
You're a
rebuild.
coward.
I agree.
Like, you can keep the general idea and aesthetic of his gimmick,
Strong words
but
from
just
Bray Wyatt tonight.
rebuild him so he's not ineffective.
Listen, Finn would be very wise not to take this bait.
And then he just turns into his inner
This is
demon.
exactly what Bray Wyatt
I'm gonna
wants.
say this: he's got no pain, and he's apparently got hurt ribs. If Bray Wyatt loses this with all of the deck stacked in his own favor, I'm pretty much just giving up on Bray Wyatt altogether.
And Bray Wyatt looking for Sister Abigail Hurley.
Oh!
And Finn able to work his way out of it and send Bray outside the ring.
I was just going to say that Bray's officially buried after this.
Wyatt into the barricade.
so
I love you, Finn Balor, but Finn Balor doesn't know how to sell on offense unless it's his arm that's injured. If it's anywhere else, the dude pretty much just makes grimacy faces while doing things that the injury shouldn't let him do.
Well, hey, he did better than Dolph Ziggler. If you remember the way he sells.
Oh yeah, that's because a stiff Breeze could hit Dolph Ziggler, and A, he'd sell his neck, and B, he'd act like a shotgun went off in his face.
Finn slowly making his way under the apron. The adrenaline's beginning to fade a little bit. Finn Balor
Sorry,
slow
is that
to
too
the
soon?
top rope. And Bray Wyatt takes advantage. Quickly back to his feet with a right hand. Bray weathered the early storm of Balor, and now Bray can take control. This is where Bray Wyatt is so dangerous. He loves to prey on the injured. He's made a career out of it, whether you're injured physically
Thank God that Cole
or
did not say I didn't
emotionally.
use it.
Bray Wyatt has
He
done
likes
that
to
throughout
prey
his
on
career.
little men.
And Finn looking to try to pull right on the ribs midsection
Yeah, maybe for
of
whatever
Finn
he
Balor.
said. It could have been so much worse. But then again, it's Michael Cole.
Covered by Bray. Hook
Yeah,
the
that's
leg and a
fair,
kick
sure.
out. Well, Finn might have been wise, but that's not in his
Oh,
blood book. No, it's not. And look at Bray with his
So,
super
I will say this.
flex
When was the
off
last
the
time we
top
saw
rope.
Bray do superplex?
Oh, it's been a while.
That's been a
At least
while.
Shattering superplex.
Michael Cole.
Bray Wyatt is in a world of
Vintage.
pain right now.
Oh my! Oh my!
pain comes in right now. This is what Bray Wyatt is just going to lay it on. And he's going to lay it
a little
on
like-
thick on this kid, Finn
What
Balor.
was that?
Dissecting Finn Balor as we speak.
Okay, man. Okay.
Yeah, for whoever put down the live camera,
Bray said
I
that
did not
Finn
see
was
that
just
happening, so.
hiding behind this alter ego.
Although it
this
would actually be good to
Demon
finally
King,
get
and Bray could have.
Nick Harper some work. He did absolutely nothing with that on SmackDown.
Who couldn't go to Pete when it was man to man?
The Wyatt family reforms. They come to Braun Strowman after he's beaten Brock
Bray
Lesnar.
Wyatt's prediction looking
You know, it's
quite
like,
oh my
prophetic
God,
right now.
Like,
Everything tonight
what
has gone
do you
just the
follow
way
you
Bray said it would.
After I
And
broke
including the
beast.
sneak attack
I don't
before
mind.
this match officially started.
mind
But
breaking
there's
the
Finn again
so-called
fighting
God.
back.
Right?
With Bray Wyatt, oh man, shoulder first on the apron. Balor's got a history of shoulder injuries. Bray Wyatt looking to
That's my
exploit
only
them. It was in this
I
town
know,
in Los
it's
Angeles
like
last
in the
year at SummerSlam
vicinity.
where Bray won the
Yeah,
Universal
next to the
Championship
shoulder.
and injured his shoulder that night.
Victor's on go.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I didn't see the flipper on
Could be a
him.
shoulder
Never mind.
blade
Yeah,
right there, guys.
he landed on
Bray
it.
Wyatt sends Finn back into the ring.
We'll be a little more careful with Mr. Balor's shoulders, please.
Finn Balor down, and you have to.
Because last time,
I actually did see the 24 of Finn Balor. And again, he's showing basically where he just puts his shoulder back in himself. That was insane.
to break Finn Balor.
The fact that he knows how to do that, that's really
Bray Wyatt. I think both you
amazing.
guys are right. Punish him.
That in and of itself just has to, dude,
And
get this
Finn,
guy
though,
back.
trying to remain in the matchup, showing signs of life yet
Because
again.
it could have been a lot worse.
Into the corner, double boots in the face.
Oh, here comes vintage Balor.
Pick up the pace a little bit here.
Baby! Oh, what a kiki.
Kiki in your face.
Again on his ribs. Finn Balor's almost never the biggest man in the fight, but
And
he
Finn
is an
Balor's
extraordinary
just
athlete.
getting angry.
He can do extraordinary
He's got his anger face.
Shot right to the chest of Bray Wyatt, and
It's like on
Here's Finn
Shrek the
now.
Final Chapter.
up
Wolfie,
over the top,
ping me
lands on his
my
feet.
anger.
Bray Wyatt follows it up with a kick, glancing blow.
That is literally what
That's
Finn
a good
Balor's
thing for Finn Balor as he's tossed
deal
out of the
was
ring again.
at SummerSlam.
Bring me my anger.
And what does Bray
You
do
forgot
here
about
now?
that movie's
He
existence.
continues the assault on Finn.
I'm
Bray
sorry.
needs to stay the course.
Bring
Look
me
at
my
Finn.
Oh,
Finn
shit.
using
What the
apron.
fu-
Using the apron.
Okay, that's
Finn
new.
Balor's idol's growing
Finn
up as
Balor's
Finn
being-
Finlay, and that is a
Finn. Yeah, Finn used the apron. I don't.
Finn Balor's being, you know,
Does that?
that's smart.
Yeah, I've never seen someone get like wrapped in the apron curtain before. Like that. Kudos, it's definitely new. Oh shit,
And he
son!
just knocked off Bray's face.
Finn Balor realizes he's
That
got to
was
do
awesome.
everything he can.
It's a good thing Bray had another face underneath.
Finn's overmatched
Another
physically.
face.
You got to use cunning. You got to be cagey.
Oh, maybe he
You
kicked
got
him in
to
the
kick
beard.
someone right
Oh
in
yeah, the beard absorbed the impact.
But he still took it anyway. Cause
Oh, see, he's grabbing the dreads. I was right this whole time. Shouldn't have the dreads, homie. This is what happens when you grow your hair into handlebars.
First off the announce table, much like Bray did to Finn earlier
Oh
in
my
the
gosh,
matchup.
the Spanish announce team is just like behind the barricades.
This shit doesn't. We know what happens to this bench.
Bray Wyatt, and since this match
Okay, it's
began,
not the main event yet. We're
but can
good,
Finn
guys.
somehow dig down
Good.
deep? You know he's
Good.
Finn's gonna go up top.
They go
and
back.
how
Bam! Goes through the desk. You said it was gonna be okay.
Oh.
That is one of the most frightening things you'll ever see.
Bray, I mean, Finn, you've seen that Finn. Like, what is this?
Top rope.
Well, he's probably thinking that, oh, well,
They wouldn't have frozen the demon, but Finn Balor, the man, was frozen.
Like, that was his face to the spider walk. It was just, homie, you've seen that
oh,
before.
Sling Blade.
Just pray.
Oh,
And
he's
it'll
setting
fight
up.
through the pain. Target acquired.
Machine gun. Oh,
and
damn
Bray
it.
Wyatt, however, able to connect.
And a nice Uranagi slam.
There's the running senton. Right to the
Nice
rim.
senton, 1, 2. Nobody's won that.
Two.
Stop pulling out your Husky Harris, dude. This doesn't work
Inside
anymore.
of this ring,
God
guys.
damn it.
Incredible effort
That
by
was
Finn
super.
Balor
Holy
to
crap.
just be able to kick out of that. But Corey, every time Finn's forced to kick out,
Who cares
again,
about
the
the...
injured ribs come
Oh,
to
Jesus
life.
bleeding from the lip.
Breathing to Finn Balor.
I mean, he
Gotta
bit
be
his own
flavorous right now.
Possibly.
Bray Wyatt is
It
simply
looks like he
enjoying
did.
himself. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, I'm bleeding. It's great. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
In the ring, guys.
Bray working himself up into a wellness policy violation.
Oh my
They never say
god.
die attitude.
He laid. That was the look of a man that's on
shit.
something.
There. Finn fighting back.
Something other than... Oh, nice Pele
The
kick.
overhead kick. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Could be Sister Abigail time.
Nope.
Finn out of it.
Boom.
Midsection. Actually, the chest.
1,
Here's the
2.
Oh,
No.
Bray and 2.
Man,
Bray Wyatt's
dude, this is going to be an interesting week for
refusing
wrestling
to
because we
quit.
got
Bray
this.
would not want to suffer the
Got
same
Raw,
embarrassment he
SmackDown.
felt at SummerSlam.
Started Lucha
Indeed, Bray,
Underground,
former
Ultimate Lucha Face.
WWE champion.
I'm surprised I'm finishing
That's
still
gonna be great.
hanging around.
God, ultimately should trace.
Bray
I
Wyatt,
just,
guys. Bray Wyatt has put it on him. And look at him right now. He's feeling it just as much.
And Finn back
Guys,
to
you
his
know
feet.
Bray Wyatt?
Trying to buy a little bit of
There's
time.
Kevin in one more case
Right to the
is
face
dead,
of Bray
basically.
Wyatt.
ah,
Every time
I'm
Finn
Bray
delivers a move
Wyatt.
like that, he
Oh
lands
my
on the injured
God.
ribs.
No,
Trying to suck
that's
it up
Dario's
and go up top.
brother, sir.
That's the
No,
thing
no, no.
about Bray Wyatt.
You don't have mask. You can't literally eat a man's head. Or it could be Brian Cage, the man with the death murder gauntlet that can gore explode people's heads.
Absolutely not, and certainly
I'm
not
a
as quick
god.
as Bray
No.
Wyatt has been.
No.
Bray Wyatt
You
with
don't
a
have a
6
god
mile
complex
face.
anymore.
Does he have it
Seriously,
right here?
I mean,
Finn Balor, though, not gonna
You lost your
make
god
it.
complex when you
Fighting
lost to
back.
Randy Orton. Honestly.
Elbows to the ear.
When Randy Orton came out to the ring on
You
a
guys
Giants
say
run,
whatever works.
and Bray tried to defeat him with
Oh, look.
images off of a overhead projector.
Christian Gray's going to fly.
May be in trouble. Finn with a
Oh!
Christian Grey. God damn it, man.
1, 2. No!
by Bray.
Nice.
Wow, that one girl was a die-hard Matt Hardy fan over there. She had the sleeve things, the shirt,
Oh, I
necklace.
even remember those when they used to sell.
Oh my god, I missed those. I always wanted a pair when I was a kid.
And
Right to Bray.
they actually did look like it. They connected with the head.
A little bit.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, Bray can take it just as well as he can dish it out. Definitely got to give him that. And that was a big shot right there, man.
I'm waiting for all the hate to just come in
Would've
and
taken
people are
anybody
just
else
saying,
out, guys.
"What the fuck you mean, Christian Grey?" Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude,
The attack.
he's wearing gray.
Look at it.
Look at it!
Look at it!
It's ugly, isn't it? You look at it!
Look at it! Look at it! And now we've turned into SpongeBob references. Went from
Hey, a clothesline!
Went
You're not
fucking-
JBL!
Notorious B.I.G. to SpongeBob. Hey, that started in *99, so we're keeping it in the '90s. We're keeping it real. Real dated. Oh, man. Pretty soon we're gonna start referencing Pogs and shit.
Oh, God. Hey, I'm okay
Bray has
with
had the
that,
upper hand
actually.
pretty much since this
Oh,
match
God.
before it started.
Better, it's not
This
good.
is
He's so
at
simple.
every moment of this.
Oh, man.
Ah!
No, whoa. Whoa. Okay, the network just had a moment.
Is on the mind of Bray Wyatt. He is. Oh, look at that.
I think the network was having a seizure there.
Look at the expression.
Calm down, buddy.
That was somewhat of a suplex.
Let's see what's got Bray going.
Fun and games here for Bray Wyatt.
Colin, if
Smile off his
If you know what's
face.
happening, don't tell us because we're not to that
Meanness
point
has
yet.
crept in.
We may indeed be like 2 minutes behind.
And again,
Oh shit!
Push off.
How much can the man take?
Just doing random throws.
How much can Finn Balor take, guys?
But,
I think that's
you
the
know,
question right now.
I guess it is kind of proving the point. Just proving something that hey, at least you're showing Bray Wyatt's having
Yeah, Bray Wyatt is in a
Yeah.
completely different place
About
here.
time.
Bray would be
What the
happy to
hell?
continue this all
Bray
night
Wyatt, if you
long.
do a 450 splash,
And
I will
now
officially
He
call you
busts.
the creep.
Nah, man. He
returns momentarily.
he busts out what is it called? Shooting star press.
Oh my god, that'd be
Hits it perfectly.
Oh, shit.
He then turns it into an alternate finisher that he calls the top that Brock.
This extra
that'd be amazing.
WrestleMania 19. Our references have hit 2003.
Oh!
At your back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right now,
Uh-oh.
Finn just trying to free
Uh-oh.
up the WWE Universe. Will himself
Finn
back
might
into
be
this
going for the
fight.
win.
And again,
Oh!
Bray into the
Is it a bad? Does it make me bad that every time Finn does that running shotgun drop kick, I want to scream Kinshasa?
No.
Because it looks, he's literally all he'd have to do
Here
is
we
just
go.
keep running.
Coup de grace. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. One.
Get the shovels.
Well, hey, I'm happy for Finn. He gets a victory at No Mercy, but
And he looks good because like he was injured before the match, and yet he still won.
Bray, on the other hand,
Wow, Bray, man, 6 months off, buddy. Just take some time off, spend some time with your family. I recommend doing some crying and beer drinking to cope with the last few years of your wrestling career. Yeah, just take some time off, man. You definitely need it. Because the match wasn't bad, but damn.
Finn Balor would even return after this assault, this beatdown by Bray Wyatt. This right here really did damage. And it would be the ribs that would become the story of this match. Once Finn Balor would return, and Finn would he'd dig down deep and Corey.
again, I like that they gave Finn a victory, but at the same time,
Nothing.
And to deliver a
they're killing
coup de
off Bray
grace
again.
right through the heart of Bray Wyatt. Finn
Well,
Balor with an extraordinary coup de
oh, when
grace.
Finn Balor's getting momentum going into his Feud of Samoa.
This match sure was the thing that happened.
I'm an extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things. Extraordinary.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
no. Our network was the other one that did the whole like dab thing. That's not his
streaming service, there's probably a ton of people watching. It makes
On a
sense.
monumental victory.
Shut up. Wrestle Talk, shut up. Wrestling Talk, I'm sorry.
Darcy is exhausted. For that, Darcy, we're sorry. But Darcy is exhausted because Little Caesars uses a blend of mozzarella and Munster cheese, which means she's got more shredding to do. And for that, we're not sorry. Home of the Hot and Ready Classic.
Ooh, more Asuka hype.
So basically, Wrestling Talk, they put down loving the gray on Finn Balor, hashtag no mercy. I replied, your opinion is valid as 50 Shades.
Pretty much.
Fuck the revival.
Fuck the revival.
I still love how Cody Rhodes just finds ways to just incorporate it into like everyday life. It's like the Welcome to Ring of Honor deal. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Ring of Honor. Fuck the revival. And then Brandy says it out of nowhere. It's like, oh shit.
TLC, the Empress of Tomorrow, descends on the Raw Women's Division.
And Corey Graves has a boner.
And the next time Raw comes
Guaranteed
to
it.
pay-per-view is next month from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is
Did I just see that announce table shift 2 inches?
to keep up the tradition of
That's why Booker's got that face of like, Corey, stay the fuck away from me.
Okay, I found something that perfectly summarizes how I feel about Finn Balor's new gear. I'm intensely bothered by the color palette of Finn Balor's gear. It's like he fell ass over tit into a puddle of chalk paint. Yes! That is basically the problem. That it just looks boring. It's white on gray. You know anything about basic design, it's just kind of... But why?
There's the bar.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
I love their fucking
What kind of
jackets.
adjustments have you made since SummerSlam?
Those jackets are great. I wish they would sell
Sure,
them
let me ask you
on
a question,
WWE
right?
Shop. I'd buy the shit out of those.
Do we look like a couple of lost souls slouching around trying to fit in? Of course not. Because we're tall, dominant, powerful alpha males. We don't try and adjust to the world.
Next, you guys start picking up your game. Remember, you're still down 2-0.
No.
Dean and Seth, those are the kind of guys that need adjustment.
You need
That's very
adjustment.
true. That's very
How
true,
does he
Sarah,
adjust
because
Did you hear that there was an article that
Later on
stated
tonight,
that
our match
WWE
when-
was probably
when
going
the
to
going
mix
gets
the
tough.
PG thing?
and it will.
Really?
Seems like it.
When
Here's
the
my,
match
here's my
turns
take
ugly.
on that.
Okay.
And it will.
With that,
Dean Ambrose and
they
Seth
should still
Rollins
keep
are not
the
going to be
PG
able to
thing
adjust.
relevant.
They're going to
And
fall to
here's
pieces
the thing.
and turn on each other.
For special
You know why?
episodes,
Because they're facing
they
a
definitely
team,
make it
a real
TV
team.
14. I think
They're
we've had this
facing
conversation.
Sheamus
Yeah, like
and
for
Cesaro.
stuff like
We don't
Hell in a
just set
Cell
the
or certain episodes of
We
Raw.
are the
And
bar.
Or even like if they're planning on doing something that might be a little dicey and a little racy.
Yeah, just
Definitely.
Sort of, yeah.
Definitely, yeah, more fun.
Well, they have an opportunity.
Oh, here we go. Tag team title match.
Rematch from SummerSlam.
Here we go. Look at me, I got a title. I used to be a WWE champion. Hey, this is the best I can do right now.
Hey, tag titles are important.
Keyword important.
The key phrase in that was the pause.
Back at SummerSlam,
Oh, the
Rollins
pause,
and Ambrose
gotcha.
had the element of surprise. They had just rejoined as a team to knock off Sheamus and Cesaro. No surprises here tonight. I was actually
I'm hoping
surprised
that's not
at
what
how
I mean.
confident Sheamus and Cesaro appear to be heading into this match. But you're
Basically, the guy who
Bar
said
have
that.
done their homework.
Asking about the
Sheamus
MVP
and Cesaro had the opportunity to
That was
step
thing
in
you
the
were
ring
asking.
with
I
Ambrose
hope this
on multiple
Norman.
occasions now.
Yeah, we
It could
definitely
be
do
a
want. I
very
don't want to
different
see
game
Narrative
plan.
come back. You retired
No.
WrestleMania. Bottom line.
Did I like that match? No, I did not. But him leaving his gear in the ring, it's just let him be Mark Calloway and just have a regular life with his wife and his family. He has earned it. Dude has given up some of the best years of his life. He's given up plenty of time with his wife and family. He's given up a bunch of his health for us over the span of a career that is technically older than I am. If you want to go by when he started as, Ian Martel. He has given so much to the industry at this point. I don't mean this out of disrespect. I mean this out of, I don't know where they could take storylines from here. I don't know what else they could do with the character. And because he's earned it, it's time to let the dead rest. I love him, but the memories are all I need right now. If I met the guy, like if I saw him at a convention or at a show, oh God, you hug, shake hands, sign something, thank him for everything he's contributed to my life. But nah, Taker, take the rest. You earned it, brother.
So as far as predictions go,
I think Seth and Dean are going to retain. I think this is an experiment they want to go for a while, and I don't know if they would want to mimic the back and forth that they have on SmackDown with the Usos and TV right now. So I'm going with retention. Now I do want to point out, I am saying retain. I didn't say win. I said 2/3 of the Shield are going to retain the belts. They could retain on a DQ. They could retain on a counter. They could retain on a win. I'm just not seeing the Bar walk away. Now, what I would love to see is for the Bar just this incredible back and forth, dead even, who's going to pull it out match. And then in the last and they do that for like 10, 12 minutes. And then the last 3 minutes of it are Cesaro and Sheamus killing them and then taking the titles back, and then killing them some more afterward, so they don't need to worry about the automatic rematch clause. This would make me the happiest boy in the world.
And I'm going to go with the bar for this one.
You think they're going to pick them up again?
I think that with these two, I see your point, but I just think that it's one of those things where it's a feel-good moment and it's made for SummerSlam. Legit question. It's almost time. It's almost time. Go ahead, please. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going with it. Close. Hey, Hindi. The big fights in that game.
The guy that's talking right there, he was one of the ones that I told you was absolutely...
Funaki!
Funaki-san! Konnichiwa, Funaki-san!
I'm sorry, but it's tradition for me. Whenever I'm doing a live event, I have to tweet out, Funaki! Whatever the hashtag is. Because it's Funaki.
Okay, I've actually... This is just something I want to bring up because I love talking about the announce teams from other countries. The one guy that they have with... God damn it! The one guy that they have with Funaki.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the one dude that they have with Funaki for the Japanese announce team, I've listened to him a couple times, and he's fucking great, because it's like, it's weird, he's got like two modes. One of them is like golf announcer, where he's just like, you know, like if it were in English, it would be, oh, no, it's a really good scoop slam, followed by follow-away sequence. Oh, this is very tight, engaging match. And then some big spot will happen, or someone will kick out, you know, a pinfall, and he goes from reserve to, holy fucking shit, that guy just kicked out at 2 9/10! And it's just out of nowhere, and then immediately snaps back to golf guy. And it's just the greatest thing in the world. Plus, he's just got this really expressive face, so he's sitting there very calm. And then when he starts freaking out, it's like he's going insane for the birth of his child while fireworks are going off. It's so great. I wish we had commentary like the Indian announce team, or the Japanese announce team, or the German announce team. Because these people know, like, there's only two of them, and they know how to play off each other and get people into it. And meanwhile, over here, we get, well... Anyway, this match... I'm gonna get like a text message at 4 in the morning. Isn't it?
Maybe.
Oh, Jesus! So that looked painful.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
Whew, that was a spot. Damn it, Dean.
See, whenever Cesaro does like the swing from like side to side in the barricade, that's one thing. But he just took the swing and he hit him right into the steel steps, which sort of looks like... I do love Dean's reaction though. It just kind of settles in and then he's like, ow! Or it's like, oh shit, what happened? Oh yeah, I'm in pain.
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, like, takes you a second. It, like, knocks the ability for your brain to work out of you.
Are on another level. Why they call themselves the Bar.
What I like about Sheamus and Cesaro, guys, I said it before.
Oh, they both do low drop? That's awesome. They both do low super kicks. I've never thought that I'd actually see Sheamus do like a type of a super kick.
Well, I mean, the dude is very, like, thick in terms of musculature, so, I don't know. What?
Didn't the bell already rang? Oh, he's...
It's because of the arm thing. Are they doing 2 potential injury angles for matches in one night?
It looks like it.
Okay.
Hey,
even the network doesn't know what the fuck to make of this shit.
right?
Oh, the visual quality went down. Oh! Damn, that.
1, 2.
I'd have laughed my ass off if they just won it there.
Cesaro just hits a big boot in that. Like, who are you, Andrew Martin?
Take a look at this.
Wow.
just starts doing pump handle slams, rolling cutters, and then...
He goes full 90s, pulls out a buff bag while I've been like, where did you get one of those? I've wanted one of those since I was 8!
That'd be amazing. He just has like a buff bag hat, and then it's just like, this is for you, Rex. Just
I would cry. I would turn into a 10-year-old and start crying.
I would not be
My clothes would suddenly be huge, like using for tissues.
The bar!
We are the bar!
God, now,
Don't burn the bar down. Don't burn the bar down. I heard they have good drinks.
for the love of God, I now want to see the bar versus Beer Money right now. That'd be good. Not only good wrestling wise, but also just love to see the comedic banter between the two of them. Where James Storm would just come and I was like, I know a good bar, and your bar absolutely sucks.
I wouldn't spend my pennies there. I wouldn't buy from you on nickel tap night. We don't sell beer, it's just an expression. Yeah, well,
you need to stop with those little expressions because I like to drink. He just takes a swig of beer and he spits in their face and it's just all out.
and then he just ends with him like breaking the bottling somebody. That'd be fucking great.
WWE needs to hire Beer Money now. Just for the full satisfaction of that.
But I understand your point. As Cesaro goes
Now,
into the
make sure if you're going to start doing TNA stuff, get the good factions. Beer Money, definitely something you want to do. Oh, Main Event Mafia. If I hear the words Main Event Mafia come out of someone's mouth on WWE television, nuke the moon! Nuke the moon, everybody!
This is amazing.
This right here is exactly where Sheamus and Cesaro got Ambrose. There's no idea how Ambrose is still.
Oh, so basically what would have happened if the NWO had a biker gimmick and was stupid? Oh, never mind. If they just had a biker gimmick.
Oh, so you're saying they weren't?
Well, at least Hogan was. Wait, was Hogan involved in this?
He was, but not like, he wasn't like directly involved.
Right. He like wasn't a member of it, was he?
Right.
Wait, wasn't Bully Ray the leader of that?
Yeah. We need to focus on this, because Seth Rollins is just,
Jesus, Seth!
he's just on fire right now.
Seth Rollins is spending more time in the air than a Boeing 747. Hey, I just channeled my inner Mauro Ronaldo.
Boom!
Oh, shit!
He might have broken Cesaro's nose. I'm telling you, I think it was the slingshot into the turnbuckle. Cesaro ate that ring post.
Whoa!
I don't think
Cesaro is just bleeding like crazy from the nose and mouth. I don't know if it came from that super kick right there, or if it came from what Cole said when he went into when he got slingshotted into the turnbuckle.
The official was dealing with Cesaro and didn't see Sheamus get involved there.
Great tag team work right there is what it was, Cole.
Shit, he was just dripping. Wow. Yeah, he needed to tag out there. Damn, that looks bad.
I don't know if you noticed.
I really hope he's okay.
Actually,
He was
yeah, he was holding his mouth. He
might have broken teeth or something. Well, no, I've
And you know what I say to that? You deserve it for doing that to Jeff, damn it! It's karma, it's fair play, bitch.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Cesaro, please don't kill me.
I've broken one of my teeth, like this one.
Yeah.
It's actually a fake tooth. I broke it in 2nd grade during the gym.
There's an example of the
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a broken tooth because, you know, as someone who's done that, it doesn't really bleed a lot unless you break it and pop it out of the socket. I'm like right here. Like, see, yeah, he immediately covered. It was from the turnbuckle. Oh! Never mind. He is missing teeth. Those popped right out of the gum. Oh my god. Whoa, no wonder he was like doubling over a little bit. That is.
His way back up onto the apron after receiving medical attention at ringside.
He just received legit medical attention and he's still. Damn, Cesaro.
Cesaro knows the
Cesaro does not look happy. I mean, I wouldn't be either, but he looks pissed. That was.
Right there, that is Cesaro. Take nothing away from
Hey, I'll admit, I am a little wussy baby when it comes to anything mouth or dental related in terms of pain. Kudos to you. He's getting back in the ring.
Look at this Iron Man.
Well, now he's just completely pissed off because he wants to now just
Again, making sure
do so much of everything.
Dude's face is broken, and
worked to perfection, and here comes Sheamus again.
Everybody home.
God
You
damn,
want to talk to
Cesaro.
Sheamus
Just
and Cesaro
I
early.
was like, oh my god.
Sheamus, the cover.
We don't have the tag team champions, guys.
Oh, Seth kicked out.
this
Talking to
is
Sheamus and Cesaro earlier today, one of the things they told me, Corey, was
Wait a minute.
you get out of the ring right now. Get out of the ring. Those two.
I like how the ref.
Get out of the ring. You don't have any team. Get out of the fucking ring.
I just like how the ref, as soon as Cesaro got hurt, the ref's like, oh my god, are you okay? Seriously, let me your mouth. Go over there, tag out, and go talk to the medical professionals at ringside. Oh my god, are you okay? 2 minutes later, get the fuck out of my ring and quit bleeding on it, bitch! It's like,
frustration, but that's usually what makes the bar so
This
good.
ref has got two
The ref
modes.
is doing his job right now.
I know, but the it's like seriously, it's like he's getting in people's faces, but still being. He's like a WCW Nitro ref, where they could go from, oh my god, are you okay? It looks like your leg is broken to, I fuck your entire family on a table, and it's just,
Or Dean Ambrose,
dude,
for that matter.
these refs.
Oh, look at
He's like
Cesaro.
Two-Face.
Wow, and Sheamus. Shoulder first
Except
to
now
the
he's missing
post.
two
It was
teeth.
Great effort by Cesaro tagging.
Tag me.
Sorry, I know that's a joke out of
Read
context.
the tag from being
Nah,
made, but
fuck it.
didn't pay off.
I will say this: the way that Cesaro hit it, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh,
Landed hard, and this is
the way that
one
Cesaro got hit with that super
Make it
kick,
to Dean Ambrose. Swiss
And the way he landed there, you could tell he was trying to keep his.
Dean Ambrose looks like he's got a second win and he's
actually
ready
kind
to
of
get
looks
in
like
there
it.
right now.
What about,
Tag, here's
yeah, I'm not
Ambrose.
done with who you're talking about.
Jesus.
And Dean Ambrose.
I mean, it does legitimately look like
It looked like a big gap.
it basically looked like a circle.
Dean Ambrose
Damn,
firing on
stupid
all
steel
cylinders,
post.
taking the fight to the Celtic
And
Warrior.
to think, they're not even steel anymore. They're just covered by
Rapid
plastic
fire
LED boards.
striking from the lunatic
You know what?
bridge.
You know what probably did it? The plastic LED boards are going to be, softer and have more give than a typical metal ring post, but they're wider, and the top is resting right on the point of that ring post. So there's no give, and there's way more. It's weird. They probably did that more for a visual thing than anything else, but also it's, a safety thing. I mean, like I said, hitting this LED board's going to hurt less than hitting a metal post. But I mean, this is the only injury that's happened because of those ring post covers. But I mean, the first injury that happens because of it, blood everywhere.
You're right, Book.
I'm just going to say this right now. This match might purely because of Cesaro's performance.
Cesaro's
right
skill.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's
There are so
incredible
many
what
people on the
Cesaro's
roster right now
doing
that
here
are just
tonight. Really earning the
amazing.
nickname the Swiss
I mean,
Cyborg. Keeps on
That
coming
whole
at you.
brass ring bullshit. You gotta grab the brass ring.
Sheamus
Cesaro's grabbing
dealing
diamond
with
rings right
noise in
now,
the second
motherfucker.
rope.
Give him the flap.
Ambrose over the head.
Seriously.
Goes Sheamus hard.
And Dean Ambrose is hugging, his nuts are hugging the ropes.
Ambrose
Not exactly
launching
a
himself.
prediction.
There's the elbow. Here's the
The
cover.
loony
Over the
line.
leg. Cesaro.
That left arm
Would you
right
rather
there
say the
just
wacky line?
giving Ambrose a whole lot of trouble. Even more right now with Cesaro.
That's what it is!
Again,
Well, we haven't
Ambrose.
reached that point yet. so.
Sorry, Cesaro better be careful not
I
to
just
get
called
himself
it the loony line
disqualified.
because
You're not
he's
going to win the
gonna take
championship
the
that way.
Hey, what's... Oh, shit, they're going to go for the double... Double pale justice?
And the double team yet again.
Damn it.
Seth Rollins, though, he got caught.
Oh!
Big kick to the face.
Beautiful timing by this tag team.
Looking for the sharpshooter in the center of the ring. There
Yeah, Cesaro's just like going fast pace here.
No Seth Rollins.
Man, I didn't notice it says the bar on his trunks. That's awesome. On the back of his trunks it says, oh!
shit.
How much pain must this man be in right now?
Crossface? Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Cesaro with a beautiful transition. Oh my god, it looks for... Oh my god.
That transition was more beautiful than Cesaro's face right now.
We may have new tag team champions.
You stabbing.
Oh my
I didn't get a good picture.
Oh my god. Cesaro, man, just.
Keeping it moving.
incredible tag team wrestling by the challengers, Sheamus and Cesaro. Looking for that double Irish.
Here we go, double pale just.
Oh,
Ambrose
double pale
to
justice.
win the tag team gold. Cesaro running in.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, this is like...
I mean, at the end of the day,
Oh,
Sheamus and
Rollins.
Cesaro have executed their
Oh,
game plan as
Jesus.
close to
His
perfectly
lip is
as a team
busted
is
open
gonna get
too.
He
He fucked his mouth
Sheamus
up
cannot
something bad.
believe
Can we just say that
he and
Cesaro
Cesaro
should
have
get
not
into an
been
action
able to
movie
put
soon?
away the tag
somehow
team
it looks
People
like-
have been making the joke that he
times.
looks
With
like
the exception of
Jason
the need for
Statham
some
for
dental
years.
work.
He really does.
Sheamus and Cesaro
He would do an amazing job. I would love to see him just do like that European uppercut to somebody in an action movie where he just lifts him up.
Oh yeah. Well, come on. Best part of watching any
Wrestlers
MMA.
vs. Zombies 2, Cesaro just picks up a zombie and just chops his head up with like random European uppercuts.
Hey, I don't care how good or bad the movie is, or how good or bad of an actor or actress the wrestler is. If a wrestler's in a movie,
Moving in line!
you want them to hit their finisher.
Well, at least he didn't say the white people.
You're about to cross the line.
Sheamus is.
No, that's not a TNA reference. Shut
Oh
up.
shit! There's the knee. Up. Here we go.
It's a little tag team.
Oh, this could be it right here.
Oh, Shades of SummerSlam. But oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! 1, 2, 3! Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was smart.
You gotta be kidding me.
Their faces tell the story. They're like, what?
Powerbombed! Fucking, he's up on the thing, and then he grabs the dude, and he
And then
powerbombs
and
him
then the-
onto. Oh my
And then the White Cross and a power bomb there, and the kid is crying because
How, seriously, white noise to Dean Ambrose, and then fucking Cesaro powerbombs Seth Rollins off the second rope onto Dean Ambrose, and still Dean Ambrose kicks out. What world am I living in right now? This,
see even the baby on the front row, she's upset. because
even the baby's like, what the fuck?
right?
Baby's like, I've only been alive for 9
Baby-
months. I've only been alive for 9 months, and even I thought that was weird.
Oh shit!
Mental note: don't piss off Cesaro.
See, the thing is that Cesaro's not even pissed at like the guys. I think he's just pissed off because
He's just pissed at life.
Wow! Oh my god, that was so awesome. That was smart. You didn't get a kick in. Dean Ambrose played possum. Oh! Oh!
Saw that coming. Yup, here it comes.
Here we go. Nope. Here comes the Rainmaker knockoff. And then Dirty Deeds. 1, 2. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Excellent fucking match.
That was really good. What'd you say?
Wish the bar would run.
Okay. I think you said like I wish it was wrong when it was wrong.
No, I agree with Brandon Stroud. Cesaro is a fucking warrior for finishing that match.
Oh my God.
World title soon, please. Damn right.
Somebody deserves a world title.
Well, we got our talking point. People are not going to shut up about that one for a while.
Oh.
Into the steel post, loses at least 2 teeth. To fight through another
4.
one, almost 10 minutes after severe dental damage.
Dental
My
damage.
God, that's hard to watch. Makes my skin crawl just knowing what it feels like to have your teeth knocked out. The Swiss Superman won't be any prettier tomorrow, that's for sure, but he'll have to act.
You knew it was going to happen.
I know.
You knew it was going to
But just the way that they presented it. I mean, it literally did look like Seth Rollins just super kicked the shit out.
Seriously, it looked like it was the kick. Especially since the blood just kind of shot out as he went backwards. It's what it looked like. I really thought that he fucked up the kick.
Cesaro. Ambrose looking for Dirty Deeds. Rollins. King's Landing on the jaw. Boom. Double arm DDT. Dirty
Wait, that's what he's calling that leaping knee to the face. We get it. You beat Triple H.
Instead, Sheamus and Cesaro, to Corey's point, made
Seriously,
one
though,
mistake.
man.
But if
Cesaro
that's
is-
what it was,
Cesaro's the real MVP walking out of this one. I'm sorry. No offense to Sheamus, Seth, and Dean, but Cesaro's the real MVP.
Cesaro looking like Nosferatu. Hopefully these teams will meet again in the future.
Just saw a sign that said, "I'm a Young Bucks guy." No, you're wrong.
I was going to say, hopefully you like my tweet, because you also think the conversation is going to
Always appreciated. KJ got nothing on Antonio. I love it.
I am the Green Machine.
I actually really like
I am king.
Because it really does kind of promote that kids can be superstars too.
Green's my hair color, makes me feel strong.
Oh god, this
I am the Green Machine. I have
Green Machine looks like he could actually legitimately kick your ass.
There is nothing in this world cuter than a tiny child enthusiastically doing the Daniel Bryan yes. Nothing. Like, the only way you can make it cuter is if they had a particularly loving dog in the scene, and my heart would just explode, and I need to go punch a wall for a few hours.
Get involved with
Damn! Alright, it's been a while since I've said it. Gotta get it out of my system since he's on the street. King Booker! Alright, I feel better.
Oh, here we go.
Women's title. Well, sir, you said you'd explain the rules of this one.
So basically, for the women's title matchup, we're actually going to do like a ranking order on the point system. We're going to go from most likely to least likely. Most likely, if we guess that correctly, we get the most points. Least likely, etc. So obviously, if we pick Emma and she is, she wins it by points. If we pick Emma and she gets a number 4, number 3, etc. So, I kind of think I know in which direction I want to go, but I also want to hear your thoughts.
Alright.
Because right now it's 2-1. So this could be the game changer.
Let's see, in terms of most and least likely, I think Sasha's probably the odds-on favorite for who WWE would pick to, put over. So I think, personally, I would say that she's the most likely. I would say least likely would probably be Emma.
Alright. So, I'll kind of explain a little bit more what I'm doing. So you have Sasha as your number 1. And
yeah, in terms of who I think is gonna, in terms of who I think is most likely.
Okay, so most likely I've got the order in this ranking of Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Emma, Sasha Banks.
Okay.
So you kind of get the. You kind of go and go out, so now you're ranking.
Oh boy. Sasha, Alexa, Bayley, Nia, Emma.
So this is definitely going to be a game changer. No pun intended, although you can find us on Facebook.
Facebook, YouTube,
Facebook.com/.
shameless plug!
I'm sorry. Can you just drop all this and go back to being best friends?
God damn it, it's so weird seeing wrestlers in normal people clothes.
You know that one-on-one match you've just been dying to have?
Nia Jax looks like she should just be dressed like evil Captain America at all times. And then she comes out and she looks like evil Captain America. I'm sorry.
The Hydra.
Yeah. And then you see her come out in regular clothes, and then you see her in regular clothes. You see her in regular clothes, and I'm just like, Nia? You don't look like you want to tear someone in half like a sheet of paper. This is strange to me. Yay! The babyface attacked someone after a legitimate win and punched him in the face because
this is where things make absolutely no sense. Why in the hell is Bayley in this match? Exactly.
I can't fucking.
Is there even a point? No, of course not. Because it's her hometown, and she deserves it.
God,
oh, did she not get a rematch? Yes, she did. It was a horrible match on a whole.
Oh God, if they seriously give her the hometown win, no. I don't want Sasha to win just because they're doing the usual WWE babyface bullshit with her, where she can get away with being an asshole for no reason. And Bayley, they just kind of threw Bayley into a dumpster.
Did you hear that? So many people not giving a shit about Bayley.
Sasha or Bayley are the wrong women to win this. I really think Alexa should retain.
Bayley needs to be repackaged. Sasha needs to get out for high horse, because I don't know if you heard the story about her and doing stuff outside of WWE events.
No.
So basically, Sasha Banks stated that she won't do like autographs, pictures, and stuff like that outside of WWE events or anything like that, stuff like that. And it's really weird because she basically, I don't know if she really basically called people directly this, but it felt like she was basically calling a lot of fans like stalkers for doing that kind of deal. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I get it. She wants to have a personal life. I get it.
Yeah.
But so many people have just put her in her place by saying, hey, this is the business that we do. If it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have the money. And if you're not in this for the business to actually please the fans, you shouldn't be in this business at all.
Exactly. I mean, she's stated more than once that she grew up being a huge wrestling fan. And I'm sorry, one of the things you learn as you watch wrestling, as you're a fan of it, is that these people, they don't really get to spend a lot of time with their families, they don't get much of a private life, they are constantly on tour, constantly working their asses off. If they're not in the ring or cutting a promo, they're in the gym, keeping themselves healthy. I mean, it is an entire thing. It's one of the reasons why I have so much respect for these guys, because they go 12 months a year. It's not like your favorite rock bands where they'll work on an album, put the album out, go on tour for 5 or 6 months, and then have a year and a half or two where they're just enjoying life and writing music. I'm not trying to suggest that touring life is easy or anything. I know it can be very hard, but it's one of those things where, I'm sorry, when you sign up when you sign up for a job, you should know what you're getting yourself into. You should realize at the very least, hey, I'm not going to have a lot of personal time anymore, because even if it's only a 40-hour-a-week job, chances are you're going to come home, eat dinner, and go to sleep. Pretty much just live for the weekend. With a job like this, you need to realize you don't get a private life. You don't get a lot of personal time. You will have people come up to you constantly. You are going to be surrounded by cameras for probably 70% of your day. It's
not because they're being stalkers. It's because they appreciate the work that you put into the business.
Now, is that to say that there aren't some real assholes out there? There are creepers and stalkers? Of course. And I'm not even going to say that it's so minute, minuscule that you can just pretend it doesn't exist. No, it's trust me, especially the way a lot of fandom communities are these days, it can get pretty bad. I'd probably go so far as to say that it's at least a decent percentage of the fandom of wrestling that are assholes like that. But even then, not the majority, not even probably a full fourth of us. I get it, but when you basically start tarring and feathering everyone because of the actions of a few, I'm sorry, it's usually not too difficult to discern which ones are being assholes and which ones aren't. Aside from all of that, Sasha, like I said, she's being a typical WWE babyface where she gets to get away with everything just because she's the de facto face. She's got that whole gimmick right now where she can't retain the title once she has it. I mean, no. I love you, Sasha. You're a great wrestler. You're a solid promo. You bump like a maniac. But the champ has got everything going for her right now that you kind of had whittled away after a while. Bayley is basically a black hole of charisma at this point. Emma, I would love to see Emma pick up a title reign, but I think she needs to get more reestablished and built back up first. So really, like I said, either Alexa retains or Nia picks it up. For me, those are the best outcomes.
I agree. And like I said before we recorded, that best case scenario for Emma winning the title is that we get Emma versus Paige at Survivor Series, and then fantasy booking, because, you know, I'm a WWE fan, what do I know? Paige versus Asuka at the Royal Rumble, because that would just be...
And I have always wanted to witness a lion mauling a gazelle.
Next, from San Diego, California,
Especially one as precious as Paige.
Yeah. Don't get, I'm not trying to throw shade at Paige. I'm really not. This is more of a situation
Where
where...
the pictures of Paige. We're not going to talk about that. That was not a thing. We're past that.
Aside from that, I'm not trying to throw shade at her, but I am so far of an Asuka mark to be like, what if they put her up against Nia Jax? Well, then I guess Asuka's gonna have a big meal then. Sometimes the lions eat a lot. My point is that Asuka she's the concept of murder in a human form. I am shocked that she allows us to live in her presence. All hail the Great Rainbow Warrior. I mean,
let's break this down since we're talking about like jungle stuff like that. Basically, I see Nia as like the hippopotamus that can just destroy everything.
Oh yeah. Like, oh, she looks so cute and serene, and then she death rolls a gator. And you're just like, well, I never want to go to that part of the world again.
Alexa Bliss could basically be, would you say, a hyena, or would you say more Emma?
I would think Emma would be like the hyena, or like, some sort of wild dog like that. Alexa Bliss, I would see... She's more like a snake, like especially like a mamba or a cobra, where they kind of just chill out and act like, yeah, everything's cool, and then they go and slink away like they're just going, like they go hide, and all of a sudden 30 bites all over your face and you're dead.
Sasha's a chameleon,
and at this point,
Bayley is
a lemming.
A lemming.
She's a lemming, and not the cool ones from those video games from the 90s, the kind where they jump off of cliffs. Yes, I know they don't actually do that. I don't care. She's the special lemming. Yes, I just called Bayley a special lemming.
Oh, I was going to call Bayley like a zebra, just because of the little straps on it.
Oh yeah, they like athletic thing or whatever. There's like a whole shitload of that. Like she's going for like a day-glow mummy or something. It's kind of funny.
Oh, thank you, Sasha. Even though this has been the only time we've seen it tomorrow.
Yes, killer.
Kill.
Faster, pussycat, kill.
And don't let anybody misconstrue what we're saying. We're basically just describing how like the strategies of these women are doing. We're not saying like, oh, they're fat.
No. Like I will freely admit, cards on the table. I think Nia Jax is hot as hell. That is not why I support her as a wrestler. I support her as a wrestler because...
That's why you support her as a wrestler.
Right, yeah, right there. The fact that she can just take people and go blunk and they're across the ring is why I support Nia Jax. That and her facial expressions are just some of the best.
Oh.
Also, the drop-down spine buster she does is just... God. You see a chiropractor after every one of those. It's
Oh,
Alexa.
Oh, bless.
This is like what would happen if Robin tried to take on Bane on his own.
Basically.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, with the power of her fucking neck. Oh. Wow. And Alexa still popped back up after that.
Holy cow.
Holy shit.
It's like pop up after that. Oh, and she's a sandwich. Oh, and Emma's dead.
Runaway train just leveling the competition.
Woo.
Fans are getting behind Nia.
Nia said for a long time that this is her moment. This is her opportunity.
No, it's my title belt. My
Alexa Bliss, though,
title.
Oh, that would be amazing. Like, Paige just comes out, hits a rampage on Nia, just screams at her, "This is my house, bitch!" That would be like the best
Here comes the Samoan drop.
Oh no. Oh,
yes! Double Samoan drop!
Wait, there's only one way that could... Wait. Up, double Samoan drop.
And they're dead! And the crowd is eating it up.
1, 2, Bayley,
this crowd is liking this match. I don't know about loving it, but man, this is great. The crowd's into it. Nia looks badass. How could they fuck this up?
I was literally going to say the only way that you can make it like 2 Someone would help better. As if you did that. Like Bailey gets on top.
Oh my
Just all
God.
3 women.
That'd be amazing.
That would have been an awesome moment. Oh, hey, look at that. A guillotine choke. You've seen that before.
We've seen that twice in this match already, Bailey, and it hasn't worked out for either of the other 2 people who tried it.
Seriously, Bailey, you need to... Bailey? This is like 2004 Royal Rumble.
Bailey,
You
okay.
can't win that way.
Bailey.
Emma, what are you doing?
Okay, Emma, this is not the Royal Rumble. You don't win by throwing her... What are you all doing? I am confused.
Well, it sort of takes her out, I guess.
That is key for the other 4 women in this match.
I need a glory. Oh! There goes the besties. Hooray!
Hey,
This is what I'm talking about. Temporary.
they're just like all of them. Like, I get it when they've ganged up on Nia Jax in the past, but it was usually to just like take her out and then all jump on top of her and pin her.
Emma, of course, just be like, bitch, what'd you do? You try to take my pin? You try to take my pin? My championship. Oh!
You slapped me in the temple, but I'm gonna sell it with my mouth.
Legitimately, I will say this.
You know, after that thing with Cesaro, let's avoid the mouth, you know? Watch this. Emma's like, alright, it's gonna not be a big deal. It's just a basic slap. Goes to hit her in the face, slips slightly, palm strikes her in the mouth. Oh shit! And it's just a night of dental nightmares.
There's like so many dentists that are gonna be like so happy tomorrow.
Yeah, somebody just... Suddenly, you know, kid goes in...
Or you see like Alexa Bliss just slap Bailey so hard, you see a little white thing just pop out of her mouth. So just think, oh, maybe it's gum. Nope, it was her tooth.
But it'll slow anybody down.
Tooth break mania!
And then Bailey just keeps getting slapped with
Oh,
like,
shit. Here we go. Suplex. Oh,
no.
No, Emma blocked.
I've never seen that move actually work unless there's a tape on the outside.
Right? I mean, I think
oh, shit.
Oh,
oh, my God.
No way.
Is this seriously?
No.
Oh,
No. I'll kill your family. No.
Holy. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That looked bad. That's right on her neck.
Watch this.
Not again.
Nia landed hard on
Not in slow-mo. Not in slow-mo. Oh. Okay, slow-mo actually made it look a little less horrible, but oh, God.
Nia's out, guys.
And Nia's out.
Nia, could you, like, move your leg or something? I'm scared.
Well, she's breathing.
That doesn't mean her neck isn't broken. Oh, God.
It has been an unbelievable night so far here in Los Angeles.
Ooh, Nelly, that was...
I still stand with the tag team titles.
They're still good.
They're still matches in the right, but I swear to God, if Nia wins the title with a broken freaking neck, this match takes it.
Oh, she climbs.
She pulls a Stone Cold Steve Austin, basically.
Oh my God. It's like, well, they have to take the title off of her, and I'm like, I don't even care. Do you have any idea how over she'd be when she came back?
Right.
In the modern era, she pulled a Stone Cold? Fuck yeah. God damn. You
I agree. No, double arm suplex.
Down goes Bailey.
Just one.
Is Emma just trying to be like, Emma might sandwich. I think it's
This might be her night, Corey.
Oh!
Little splash.
Or Emma
There's a
slash
bit of a
whatever.
space cadet.
Emma might sandwich.
Is anybody checking out Nia? I am legitimately concerned right
Yeah, a
now.
little bit, yeah. That
Women's champion.
the ref hasn't looked at her, so I guess like maybe when they went down to the powerbomb Bailey or somebody was like, hey, you're right, yeah.
She's not shying away from the fight. At the least, she's right in there.
All the more reason though why Nia Jax
Sasha Banks with a bulldog.
Like,
I agree.
like if Nia
Ball's
Jax
biggest
is
opportunity.
okay, like, oh yeah, I'm fine. It's gonna be alright.
Could it be 5 times?
Oh, okay.
That'll be it.
So you're gonna win then, right?
Not in the court of Bliss.
Like I said, if Bliss wins, I'll be
You
fine.
know one love
Nia Jax wins,
one
I'll be
Alexa
great.
Bliss.
Emma wins, I'll be confused. If Sasha wins, I'll be annoyed. And if Bailey wins, my brain might check out and go on vacation in another country.
What a right hand.
Big right
All
hand
your
right
body
there.
stays here in Michigan Road.
No, my bad will just be like,
Uh-oh, back
Oh, bank statement.
into the backstage.
No, there's no ways.
No.
Bliss, do not do what you did at WrestleMania, please.
No. Bad. Oh, God. No. Oh, thank God.
Thank you, sweet, merciful fuck. No. Oh, thank you.
No. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh my God, Nia Jax is back.
The crowd is loving it.
They are just. They want her to win now. They want her to win. Yes! One! Oh, for the love of all that is high and mighty.
Emma! Don't you do this to me, Emma. I like you.
Please. Powerbomb. Samoan drop. Oh! For the...
Can we stop hitting the ring posts tonight?
Oh! And Bliss with the DDT. Ooh, bye-bye, Bayley. Bitch, gonna die. Yeah! High five, brother.
Alexa Bliss retains. I'm okay with that. Woo! Damn. So that match had some emotional moments. You know, just a few. Most of them leading up to the why is Nia not winning this? Look, I'm okay with Alexa winning. Good for her. She deserves it. I love Alexa Bliss. But if you're not going to put the Raw belt on Nia, SmackDown could use her pretty well. Just some gold on her. I don't even care what the belt is at this point. Oh, somehow Nia Jax is on Raw, but she's also the NXT champion. The NXT Women's Champion? No, just the NXT Champion. They got so confused about when to pull the trigger, they pulled the wrong one. I'd be fine with it. Fuck it. Have her cross-dress. She'll throw in a suit.
They're showing this thing of beauty right here. She does a squat and then she does a Samoan drop.
I know
Nia Jax.
I know she was probably just adjusting them a little bit, but it looked like she was doing a squat with them. Like, oh my God, I love you, Nia.
She's like, yeah, I can do that.
Nia Jax is pretty much just, yeah, I'm the lady Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman.
That DDT bump was good.
Right there, too. That rollover that Bayley did for the flip, that was good. No, but seriously, Nia Jax is pretty much, she's a couple of segments away from being Lady Braun Strowman.
Congratulations.
Now we're just doing post-match interviews
There's a
all
lot
the
of
time.
stars out here in
Well, not all the
Hollywood.
time. A lot of adaptation
A lot
going
of
on.
superstars in WWE,
Oh,
but there's
those
only one
daggers.
World Women's Champion, the only
Nia's
true
not
goddess
happy.
Alexa
Nia's
Bliss.
gonna kill you.
And it just chases after Alexa Bliss. That'd be amazing.
All I'm picturing right now is a Mario Brothers game when you get hit seeing Tiny Mario and one of those giant bullet bills coming along.
Incredible match.
That's what I just thought of when you said Nia Jax runs towards her. I'm just like, that's what that would be like. It's basically like she's Princess Peach and then the bullet bill just comes in. And then somehow through the it becomes women's champion. I don't even need an explanation anymore for what. Nia Jax walks out on Raw. Nia Jax is women's champion. What the hell? Last night Alexa Bliss retained. Yeah, somehow Nia Jax just is women's champion. Don't question it. Okay, I'm not going to question Nia Jax is women's champion. I'm going to
Are you serious? Is it going to be in the cell?
I don't know if it's...
They didn't say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just did be settled in hell because of the pay-per-view. It'd be great. I mean, it's been forever since we've had a tag team Hell in a Cell match. And, I mean, my mind immediately goes to, Rikishi falling off the cell top and hitting that truck. The truck that was there for no reason. Oh, my God. Eddie! Eddie versus Batista! Hooray! And it's the old NM No Mercy logo, too.
That was actually a really good match.
That was. I'm not
Some people might say, oh, Batista was still green. Eddie made him look like $1 million.
Yeah, he was in the fucking ring with Eddie Guerrero. I mean, come on.
And Batista sold that back injury like Jesus.
Yeah, Batista was never one of my top guys, but he was always one of those guys I would pick out for like who creates really great moments in wrestling. Batista really did. He was really good at making those moments, and for better or for worse, WWE's all about moments. So.
Cena and Reigns in just a moment, but give some thanks in order, Corey. Yeah, we want to send a special shout out and thank you to Kit for No Mercy, the official theme of WWE No Mercy, available now on iTunes and Spotify. Well, ladies and gentlemen, is the first of two WrestleMania-worthy main events.
Here we go. Oh, yes!
Never thought we'd see.
Dude, that means that Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar is the main event. Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, also good.
John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Ooh! OVW 2001, back when he was the prototype. NXT 2012. Even though that's not when Roman Reigns joined NXT and actually his original working name in NXT was Leaki, but yeah, fuck history.
Yeah, nobody used to know that, John Cena was named the prototype, whatever.
Okay, WWE, I'm just watching this video package here where they're basically saying that John Cena and Roman Reigns have a very similar, almost the same career. Okay, if you're basing that on crowd reaction, John Cena went from the crowd not caring about him because what did he do who the fuck John Cena was when he debuted, to everyone loving him, to divided reaction where half the people love him, half the people hate him, to mixed. Some people love him, some people hate him. Roman Reigns went from, oh my god, we love this one part of the Shield, to, I want to kill him in front of his daughter. And it hasn't changed. There is no... Also, John Cena started in 2002, 2003. It took him over a decade to get all the world title runs he has. Roman picked up 3 in less than a year. I'm just saying, Roman and Cena are now comparable in terms of crowd reaction, career, or in-ring ability. Cena gets more cheers, Cena's a better in-ring worker, and love him or hate him, his career is probably always going to be a lot more memorable than Roman's career. I'm just saying, this is a comparison you don't want to make, and yet you're doing it right in front of me. It's... At this point, I am genuinely convinced WWE just wants us to hate Roman, but they don't want to turn him heel just to make it look like we're contrarian assholes. That's what it feels like at this point. And by the way, stop shooting the way you were shooting with Roman and John, because it's basically the equivalent of what WCW did. Everything on the show is fake, except for this part. This part's real, guys. This part's really real. Right? Just, don't get me wrong. Everybody was in a tizzy for it when I first saw that promo. Yeah! I was like, holy shit, that was good. Cena killed him. And then afterwards I was like, they basically just said this is the only part of the show that's important. And it's the part of the show that's completely centered on Roman and Cena. Fuck, I know what they're doing now. It's just, they could have done this a bunch of different ways. Although admittedly that line. You should be ashamed I'm a part-timer because I can do this better part-time than you ever could full-time. That...
Respect you.
See, the individual lines from Cena are just so good.
I'm still here because you can't do your job. Dude, the only person living a lie here is you. You come out here and say it's your yard.
Alright, so, when that question, well, I think we know. I think I told you this when I figured out for Roman versus Cena.
For you to actually see what the hell is
I am picking John Cena. And as soon as I said that, the network froze on Cena.
You killed the network by picking Cena.
I'm sorry, guys.
Maybe I should have gone first because then it would have worked better for me.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to pick John. Not only do I want John to win this and everything else I said describing this feud, I think that Roman, I still say this in almost every big match that they put Roman in for the last year. Roman taking the loss opens up so many avenues to develop his character and get the crowd behind him as either heel or face. his victories pinch off too many opportunities because of the way his character works at this point. Cena winning at this point is the better option in my opinion, and as much as Vince is like, Roman, the dude probably has John Cena jammies is all I'm saying. I'm just, yeah. I mean, I take it though that you're not picking John.
I'm picking Roman. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because right now I just updated the scores. Score is 7-5 you. So, yeah, this is going to be one of those things that could be a game changer again. Could be.
Although
we're close. This is the way I see it. If Roman wins, I clinch the victory tonight.
if John wins,
They used to have a chance.
I can't even talk. I do like I said, I do like some of the individual lines that John has said, like the John Cena bootleg. Like, that's a great line, the part-time one.
John Cena just went over there and says, hey, remember No Mercy? Yeah, remember when we had that Best of 5 series? Yeah, I beat you on this night. Literally.
And see, that's kind of why I can't find it in me to hate John Cena anymore. They've really been letting him. They've been letting him bring his real personality to his character, like who he actually is, and it feels a lot more genuine. And whenever he isn't doing the whole "I'm just here on part-time" and doesn't seem to actually give a shit like he did on the beach ball night, where he was fucking encouraging them to not pay attention to the match, like, damn, John, no, fuck you for that one night. Like, when he's doing the I don't care shit, yeah, that's annoying. When he's just being a corny, jokey huckster, it's annoying. But when he's just being John Cena, at this point he's extremely entertaining in my opinion. Again, as I've said before, not a huge fan of his, still. Not going to run out and buy the shirt. But at least when I see Cena wrestle a match, I know I'm going to get something entertaining. Roman... Last time I was genuinely entertained by a Roman Reigns match, Daniel Bryan was still in the ring. So, yeah. Just saying. Also, it looks like Cena's letting his hair grow out a little bit. It looks weird.
He's going back to his prototype gimmick.
No, he just lets it grow out and he goes into a Fabio gimmick.
Oh, fuck.
They do an interview, so why'd you do this? And he's just like, I've heard jokes about it my whole career. I decided to say fuck it at some point. And I'll be like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm rolling with the Fabio gimmick. That's awesome. Seriously, look at it. Looks, after seeing him so many years with the Marine cut, it's just fucking weird, isn't it?
Maybe he's finally getting himself good.
I'm okay with it. To be honest,
not in the way of like fat.
yeah. Oh no, dude. I'm pretty sure at this point, John Cena, he doesn't wake up in the morning all the way. His body just goes into automatic and immediately he does like 500 reps or something. Like, John Cena's like in such good shape. Dude's gonna live to be like 150. Like, I'll be dead in the ground. Vince will finally be dead. WWE won't exist, but John Cena will live. Show us the match, be a hero. We don't want this taken down, man. I'm sorry. We'd like to be the hero you deserve, but we can only be the heroes you need. Batman reference.
Yeah.
And the cacophony of hatred begins.
And notice how WWE is not doing anything to edit it down. They'll probably do a post-production, but...
Oh yeah, but this is going live. Thanks, man. I understand. Cool. No, but just damn this... Look at John's just laughing! Cena's just like, oh man, this chuckle fuck.
And Roman's just like,
I'm Roman Reigns and I don't have any other emotion.
Roman Reigns, man with the wettest hair. Roman Reigns, you hate me, I just don't care.
Seriously, Roman Reigns always has this look on his face like he just stepped in dog shit.
He does, actually. It's not your yard. NYY. If somebody makes that into a chant, that'd be amazing. NYY, not your yard. NYY, not your yard. I might try and do it.
That'd be great. That'd just be fucking beautiful.
I'm actually going to be able to ringside seats.
Oh, seriously?
Where, like, you know how they usually have the camera panned out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's fucking great.
So I might have to do a poll later on to see what I need to do to see if people actually see whether I need to wear like a specific kind of shirt or maybe have a shape of belt or something like that. Or maybe have a specific sign where it
Just because of the... Oh, well, we all hope Braun destroys Brock Lesnar. Just because of that, you hope Roman wins? Whatever you say, Intense Breeze. I love it when we do this. We get some cool people, right? Like that, just because of that, I want Roman Reigns to win. I love it when wrestling fans bring out their troll. Their inner troll.
But the thing is, he's in his way.
I was trying to remember who was. I think I either sent out a tweet or something like that. Or, so I think I remember saying something. I said, this person's internet troll and dumb rights. Yeah, I can't remember who it was though. I don't know if it was Kevin Owens or if it was somebody else. I can't remember.
On Twitter, there is that hashtag, Troll Owens Troll.
That is true.
The dude is... I like how the dude can go from verbally eviscerating some random motherfucker to basically showing that he's like the best dad in the world.
That was the night that John Cena...
Seriously, like every single photo and all the stuff like his wife and son say, they've just got to have like the best family and home life. Like he's got to be like one of the best husbands / dads ever. But then then some random smark will say something on Twitter and he just goes beast mode on their ass. I like how there's the two, using his real life name, Kevin Steen. There's the two Kevin Steens. The really nice dad and the fuck your shit.
I think Cena
I love
the
it.
opposite way, Book. I think John Cena's ready for a fight.
Question. Do you think this will be a night where we don't hear Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks? Do you think this will be Let's Go Cena, Roman sucks?
I truly believe that, yes.
No, it's actually I want to know that for sure. I'm turning up a little.
Atmosphere at Staples Center.
Wait, we're on YouTube, so we don't have to worry about
16,106
until post-production when they
fans
decide,
are here to witness history. Cena Reigns, one-on-one.
Just demonetize it. We don't care.
Oh, I don't think they demonetize it.
Feeling that process early on. Elbow time to start things off and Reigns to the headline. One thing is for sure, neither of these competitors are going to run out of gas. These are two prime competitors. Oh, and a shoulder tackle down.
Yeah, well, like, for crying out loud, there was like some big YouTube controversy a couple weeks ago where a teacher at a high school teaching juniors and seniors, so we're talking like 16 to 18-year-olds,
Not many people can outpower John
they were going to be teaching health class, so they were like sex ed, which that's important. These are 16 to 18-year-old kids and adults. And she used a video that was designed for the express purposes of providing sex education. And I can't even tell.
I think this is a mixed crowd. Because I think fans are still chanting Cena sucks, and they were cheering when he was.
What it is. It's mind games right now.
He was walking out.
And nobody plays it better than John Cena.
Delete chance.
Lots of delete chance.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna listen to you guys!
Holy shit.
You know he's gonna just whip around.
Oh!
Wait, was John being serious there? John! You're so crazy.
Screaming, I came to fight.
Roman just punches him and knocks a tooth out.
No, but like...
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, I know.
I'm not trying to give these dental guys in Los Angeles,
work. Damn! Whoa! Did you see Cena go down from that?
Spaghetti legs already.
Cena's kind of like, oh,
does not bode
shit,
well
maybe,
for
he's trolling.
This matchup for John Cena.
He's trolling.
Reigns drops John Cena.
maybe
he's trolling. I swear to God, he's trolling Roman right now.
Well, of course, he's going to get back up and do his 5 moves.
So tricky.
Well, no, like, the way, it almost looks like he's overselling, which isn't really something Cena ever
Reigns is taking the fight to John
Oh, do
Cena.
you think this is almost like
Reigns knows how big
not
this
as bad as the Shawn
opportunity
Michaels
is, how
Hogan.
important this match
Not
is.
that bad, but I think it's more because that was more of a very direct fuck you Terry Bollea, not a fuck you Hulk Hogan character. This feels a lot more like a fuck you
And Cena
Roman
takes
character.
two to
thing,
kick out. This
No, but like what I
early
was saying
going to
before
score
with
a
that teacher,
two-count
like,
on
so she
John
found
Cena is
an educational
huge
video
for
that
Roman
was
Reigns'
designed
confidence.
for teaching
Cena
sex
immediately
ed.
got
This
the
thing was
ball in his
flagged for
back as he
adult
dragged
content.
himself to the corner.
And I'm just like, but it's education, and she's teaching older teens, and they need to know this stuff. But it's not advertiser friendly. They use scientific terms, but science isn't advertiser friendly. Yeah, I know. But enough bitching about YouTube. I swear to God, if this isn't Cena troll selling, and he's actually taking this much of a stomping from Roman, what the fuck? Like, oh, but John Cena's getting into his upper 30s. He's getting kind of... Oh, yeah, Hulk Hogan was, like, no-selling motherfuckers in his 50s. I don't even care. It's wrestling. If there was ever a match that should be 50-50, it should be this.
Roman Reigns and John Cena.
Maybe they try to make it look like Roman really is the big dog, and this is the first, like, legitimate come-from-behind underdog win for Cena in years. My response to that is, it's John Cena, and it's only been a year since you finally started going, you know what, he's John fucking Cena for his character. Don't 180 that just because you want to protect Roman, okay? Now move through the steps.
Uh-oh.
And Cena able to turn it around.
Cena hitting Roman Reigns with the shattered wrist. The shattered forearm. Roman Reigns isn't going to be doing the 5-knuckle shuffle of his own anymore.
Right?
Get it? Because 5-knuckle shuffle is a jerking off joke?
PG!
PG!
What the frick?
This is just... Okay, they're going to wrestle this like it's a fucking video game where they just spam their best moves and taunts.
And yeah, we could do a better shot.
I've wrestled as John Cena in video games. With John Cena, you don't even need to spam. He's got such high usual defensive ratings that you can just start clotheslining and like proto-bombing people.
Doing his best to recover as
In Roman, I've never played as Roman in any of the games. He's kind of like the perfect character for spamming since it's how he actually wrestles a little bit. But it's just... It's like they're both just hitting, like player one whips a dude and whips player two into the steps, so player two's got to whip player one, and it's just...
You know, it'd be like a major deal to get
we're not on the microphone now.
If like near the matchup, he tried to steal John Cena takes out, and then Roman Reigns just thinks of the crowd.
Maybe there's some truth to the words of Roman Reigns. Maybe all this time in Hollywood with these other projects is negatively
I was
affecting
about to
John
actually
Cena's
just add
ability
the
in the ring.
tombstone, like, you know, it's a dangerous maneuver, but we're going to trust you with
Covered
this.
by Roman Reigns, forearm in the face of Cena.
And like that somehow is Roman Reigns.
Oh no, wait, better.
Is one's worst enemy.
Ref gets like hit in the face, but he doesn't go down.
Because
So
one
it's
time
like
it's not going to help you guys.
He low blows
You got to get out there. You got to
does
fight
the
every
throat
night.
touch, then pile drives him, so he's cheating to win and mocking the Undertaker. All of a sudden, Monday night rolls around, Cena comes out and is just getting adulation and worship for the first time in like 7 years.
Maybe. But few other people in the history of
If
this
the
business
idiot that has the Granny Spears Hawkins t-shirt, you're a
Roman
loser.
Reigns is had his way with Cena. And there's another
Grimm's
right
Toy Show?
from
Yeah.
John Cena.
Shout out to Grimm's Toy Show, everybody. Fucking love Grimm.
I am not a fan of the way that Grimm does his like.
This
wrestling
would have.
because it's like
Just to put
I
one
get it's
thing,
your
Roman
toy show, but
Reigns
at the same
is
time,
doing it all right now.
there's
Just
only
trying
so
to
much
keep
of
John
you
Cena
winning that
totally
same
out of his
wrestling
element.
title
Another
that
right
I can
again, I
handle.
mean,
I know. I guess I
Reigns
just
has
haven't gotten tired.
dominant since the beginning of this match.
Yeah, but he had
Well,
to go
nice
for a
to
lot
be
of
honest with
coverage.
you. I'm at the point where it's like,
I think a lot
glad
of
to
this has
see
to
it
do
because
to
we need
what
to tell.
Roman
Thank
Reigns
you. Glad it's the greatest thing ever.
beating
Although I've gotten a couple
John
likes from
Cena. It's
people.
pride, guys. It's
Yes.
pride. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns
I did like
is
that one
enjoying inflicting punishment on John
crossover
Cena.
for one of Adam
This time
Lump's
Cena blocks it, delivers it right of his own.
how WWE should have done
Cena,
the
the
invasion.
old
With Grimm representing ECW. This is severely compromising my crappity crap.
I am suing for
Roman may
misrepresentation.
be a little overconfident in that
Just-
cover at the back.
Like I can't swear.
Because it comes a time in every champion's
I just love all
career
Adam
where it's
Sands,
one
like,
guy
like,
that
who am I
just
fighting
comes along
exactly?
and
And then
just
just
takes it all out of him,
pause,
and you got to wonder
pause,
tonight,
pause.
that night.
Great, you succeeded in convincing me the invasion was terrible. Really, it took Wrestling with the Grimm's Toy Show to do that? I just thought with the invasion was showing you that.
There's a reason for that. Cena has
And
been
the
against the
one
wall so many times in his career and has been able to
I'm
fight and battle out of it.
Yes, you are.
It's like a
And he
quarterback
makes
or
it seem like
pitcher
he's
that
wearing like a
excels
legit
come
Grimm's
playoff
Toy
time.
Show hat.
That is
with
what
17
John Cena
GPS
is
on
all
the
about.
fucking
Roman Reigns and
It's like, I mean, that actually seemed pretty legit, actually.
Yeah.
Get back to the vertical base, alleviate some of the pressure here that Reigns is putting on him.
I have gone on record to say that I think the people is
Cena trying to use that extraordinary strength of his to break this hold.
Just because he's basically like
There's an
coming over,
example of Cena's power. Prying the
I
hands
also
of the
think
big
they
dog
with
apart.
Matthias Glass.
This time he catches Roman, ducks underneath the right hand.
Yeah,
Cena with a
basically,
shoulder
I just
tackle.
commented on
And
his
another
random
one.
stuff for
Oh my God!
like wrestling or videos and stuff like
Roman
that. Or even
Reigns
posts that he
stopping
does.
Cena in his tracks.
And then we just hit it
All
off
the
and I
old
said,
tricks
dude,
not
you're
working
doing
tonight for John Cena.
You talk about Roman Reigns being on another level.
Okay, well, I guess
I've
we
seen
need to
John
say
Cena
that
do that a
because-
million
Yeah.
times. What about that tackle? I
But I
can't
didn't.
see the counter.
Oh wait, no, I got. I'll show you the message that I sent to him.
Cena's
Great,
got
great,
Reigns
probably
where
good
he wants
interview in a couple of days.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically how it is. It's so fucking funny. Just the first thing that he sends me.
That
Cena going
That's
for the five knuckle
amazing.
shot.
that's great.
So yeah, we're definitely doing the Matthias Glass interview this week, and also
There's a
beautiful
over going
Brenda.
out there messing around. John Cena got to go out there and get the
The
job
lovely
done
and
tonight.
beautiful
What it
Brenda.
comes down to is Roman
And how
Reigns
can you
is
get
not
over?
intimidated by John Cena.
425, get
A lot of
paid.
superstars step in the ring with one of the greatest of all time and think to themselves, I'm in my own
I'll
head.
take.
I'm in the
What
ring
was it?
with John Cena.
I think
Roman
he's from a
Reigns
jobber to a
doesn't care.
star. Is that
And
it?
Corey, that's a
I think
great
so,
point
yeah.
because I think one of the questions
Fucking
coming into this
love you,
match was,
Fantasy.
would
Oh,
Reigns be
Fantasy has a
intimidated?
Meditate
He showed no signs
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
that's right.
It's gonna be a handicap
Roman Reigns
match.
wasn't intimidated by The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I don't know why we would think that would be the case with Cena.
Yes,
I love you, famous
Goes
people, but you're
straight
gonna
to
be a
the end of this
smear.
match right here.
Oh, Protobomb! Get see me, stupid.
Get some like
Didn't waste any
energy
time
in
that
that
time, did you,
though.
Cole?
I think he's at the point of this right now. Superman punch? No, big boot. Oh, Jesus.
Is that almost a super kick?
I was gonna say it was almost like he twisted the leg, so it kind of almost like a King Charles shit with his foot.
Listen to that crowd, though. Hey.
Give me momentum. That's the difference between every other guy.
So,
that John Cena
just show the
had
kids,
before this
please.
time.
Show the kids who obviously are John Cena fans.
Hey, with the crowd being that anti-Roman, I can't really blame them. I mean, like, I saw a single sign that said, don't listen to the haters, Roman, but it's just kind of...
Here we go. Roman.
Boom.
Boom.
He's jacked off his fist.
Gone.
Reigns just stalking Cena.
And look at his eye, tells the story, doesn't it?
Oh.
The Superman punch.
No.
That was
Oh.
good. That was good.
Cena's locked it in.
Yeah, bite his fingers off, dude. Bite his fingers off.
Will Reigns tap out?
Don't
Will
be
Big
stupid.
Match John do it again? Cena has put away
Is this gonna be
countless
once in a lifetime
superstars
done right?
with this submission. Will Roman Reigns join that list? Reigns trying to drag himself to
That
the
will he
floor.
join the group of people that tapped out to Cena is really
to the center of the ring.
not as good as you think STF is.
Has it indeed.
I liked it better when he first used it, and he actually used just like his arm, like this.
A great ring awareness by Cena.
Now it's just,
Yeah, because when you do it, like, you
Roman
can do it with your
What
hands
does it
clenched,
get
but
for
when you
John
need to do
Cena
that,
right
you
now?
need to, like,
Roman Reigns in a
get your
position.
hands, like, here.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Up! Boom!
Sit out, power bomb, cover, almost
I swear, Roman Reigns pulls out a razor.
That was actually a good reversal. You know what I want to see Roman use? Niagara Driver. When he gets the person up for like he's gonna hit him with a razor's edge, and then he just drops them straight down and do like a vertical powerbomb. I so want that.
I want to see that, and I want him to decide to finish it for like ever. It fits him.
It requires more setup than say a spear, but I mean, just have the spear be an ult finish. I mean, lots of wrestlers have a standard and then a secondary finish. And I'm sorry,
He just tells us got at least like 3 or 4.
yeah, I mean, calf killer, sorry, Styles Clash, I mean,
Roman to the right, stunning jab.
We called it a phenomenal form, but we called it
Earned respect tonight. in a fight like this. You're going to say, man, that was a good fight.
Final four?
Right now.
Astronomically phenomenal.
Yeah, something like that.
Both of these men
Yeah,
right
it's
now
astronomically
swinging
phenomenal.
sledgehammers.
Then you've got guys like back in the day, like a lot of the Titans.
Caught him with a crossbody. Why would Roman go for a crossbody? You stupid idiot. Boom! And Roman kicks out. 1, 2, 3. No.
You know what I want John to do? I want John to be the first person to go, dude's wearing body armor. How is that fair? And strip it off it! He's wearing SWAT gear!
I think that the
There is
WWE
going to come a time
fans,
when
they all
somebody gives you
respect
smart.
Cena and Reigns.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I've wanted that for so long. Because it's like he's wearing fucking SWAT gear. It's like he's got armor plate. It's probably padded, yeah, but still. He's got the pads right along his spine for crying out loud.
I was going to say, didn't Lesnar do that one time?
I was like, he grabbed him by the straps of it and threw him. They didn't tear it off. I would just love that because it's like, dude, you act like you're the big dog. I would too if I wrestled people in body armor. Somebody.
The kid was just like, God damn it!
What does Cena do next? Reigns kicks out of the AA.
Little mini-me's just like,
You know, Cena, he'll always think of something. He's going up top.
I'd be the kind of person where I'd just be sitting there with like say my daughter or whatever, and she'd be like, I hate both.
oh shit!
Roman Reigns caught Cena. Oh, and he almost
That was Shay's at
Get
SummerSlam.
all of it, though.
Holy cow.
Okay, that was good. That like sliding backward.
Opportunity by Reigns here. John Cena doesn't know where
Yeah,
he's at. He
he
hit
did
hard.
goes for a
Roman Reigns
diving
now
leg
in
drop,
Cena in
and
position.
Roman Reigns counters into a
Different
powerbomb.
look in
That was
Roman's eyes right there. That's a look of
That should be a
let's
punch, not
finish
gonna do it.
this.
Cover.
If it does, I will be surprised.
And another near
Yep.
fall.
It's like John Cena's specialty is kicking out at
I
people.
think Roman's getting a little desperate
Something
now.
on Superman. You can't beat Superman with
While
a
Roman
Superman
Reigns
move.
is learning what John Cena
Gotta
is
get yourselves
all
a
about.
kryptonite
John Cena with
fist.
everything.
Gee, that'd be amazing.
John Cena's finding out what Roman Reigns is all about. Now listen, they never give up.
John
It's
Cena
just
like
not
sells
a
it like
phrase
he's
John
just
Cena uses.
stabbed,
He
like
lives that.
uses a
We've
blood
talked about
cap
it
and
throughout
sounds
his
like
entire
shooting blood
career.
out his mouth. We're just like, oh my god, he really is Superman. Hey, Superman can fly. No, he's the original Superman where he couldn't fly. He just leap really. John Cena was in the
Or,
John Cena is Superman with his legs broken. That's what I
Capacity
go.
crowd at Staples
he's
Center.
saying it's time. I don't know about that.
John Cena
Roman?
is trying to haul
Roman?
himself up in the corner. Reigns again, looking to strike. Cena
Oh,
shit! The post hard with his shoulder. Roman brought it
Wow.
on that one.
People
looking
hitting
for
the
spear to
post
finish the
tonight.
job.
Eesh.
But
That's-
Cena had just enough left in the tank to escape.
There's so
Holy
many
shit,
guys
that's
that
nice.
thought
Wow,
that they were
this
the
show
guy
is
that
gone.
was going to knock John Cena off.
Wait, it's not even
so
10
many of
after
them that
this.
good,
There might
guys.
be a cooler
Wow.
match in between this and the.
Well, we still got the
You know somebody that's got stamina.
He
Forgot
put you
about
through the ringer in
Cruiserweight
your career.
I'm serious. I mean, y'all got stamina. John Cena in the ring as well as out of the ring. That's what's so impressive about this.
There's a reason Sports Illustrated named him one of the most fit athletes in the entire world. John Cena with
Oh, yeah, the battle
that on
of
display tonight.
pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling
What it
I know
was,
what
it
we're
was
going to
good.
see, gentlemen.
We had the tag team titles.
We might be in for a super AA. Cena
Women's
second
title.
row,
Awesome.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, jeez.
Above the top
Roman.
rope.
Second rope attitude adjustment. This is a silver bullet.
Boom.
That's it, AA.
1, 2.
Roman Reigns kicked out.
Last time someone kicked out of the second rope AA, it was AJ Styles, and that
And
was
now does John
during
Cena
the point of that match is where
second
John
guess
started to get that
himself.
frustrated. I can't believe this didn't put away the young guys.
Cena can't waste too much time second guessing.
And then
Roman
he
Reigns
did
is
that,
still
AA,
moving.
and then
Look
the
at this
Roman-
spectacular, thunderous, super.
To be honest, that'd
AA
actually
from
probably
the
be even
middle
more
rope.
impressive since Roman's a big.
God, how did Roman survive?
Wow.
That was
I mean,
actually
I felt
really
that
solid.
AA. I mean, not from that position right there. It's a killer.
Like, I'm
And
sorry,
imagine
like
what
the
that feels
second
like.
and top rope
How
attitude
Roman-
adjustment
what
should
he
have just
feels
become a
like right now.
soundtrack.
So Corey, with
The
all
normal
everything
AA is
John has been through in his career, will doubts ever
That's right.
creep into his mind?
They're all chanting one
Man
more
that knows the
time.
answer to that
Well,
is
of
John
course, it's
Cena.
like, no,
I would
fuck
think
that.
not. Cena's a guy
Nah,
who's seen it
nah.
all, done
Yeah,
it
he
all,
kicked out of
beat
that
'em all.
once. gotta do
Very
something better.
confident look on John Cena's face.
Oh.
True defense.
He's going to go for it again.
Very good, John Cena. I mean, the guy can go
And then look, like you called it, the Spanish announce team was over the barricades.
They know! Okay? They know.
The German guys are just like, oh, nothing bad's going to happen to us.
Oh, the Germans are like, oh, it's supposed to be fine. This Spanish announce table. Oh, shit. He's actually taking the part on table. Oh, well, is this going to be bad? This is going to be like when it broke Lesnar.
People look to make sure
My
Roman
apologies
feels
to
right.
everyone in German descent. That was bad.
What is Cena planning to do to Roman?
Entschuldigung bitte. I do speak German, a good amount of it, so.
And his plan to use him here tonight shows you tells you everything you need to know.
God damn it! Fucking Herman the Chief. Old Herman! Spear! Oh shit! Roman Reigns spearing John Cena and in the process DDTing himself.
Wow.
And like he slid a little on his head there too. That was woo.
That was rough.
Roman, buddy.
The top of his head.
I think it's
Calm down, you're not Sasha Banks.
I was about to say, I think it's the first time we're actually saying Roman.
Cena with everything he had, but
Chill just a little bit.
Yeah, seriously, like I said, you ain't Sasha. You don't need to kill yourself with every bump.
Roman made a chance.
You've got more mass than Sasha does.
Oh, I have not seen him move this brutal since Herman's a German.
He lost that fucking match.
Fucking
Fucking asshole.
I forgot his name was Ulf Herman.
Ulf Herman, the German.
Cena could have cracked ribs.
Oh, God,
Roman stirring first, trying to make
You know, he's probably a really cool guy in real life. For just being such a dick.
I'm
Here's
sure
our
he
next
is.
guest, Herman. I'm Klaus.
Look at his knees.
You're right, Booker. Roman had a
I'm Hans and I'm Franz and we want to pump. You are. Herman the German's like, get off my show. Get off.
Get off my property.
Right on
before I
his
shoot
neck.
you.
Oh, God. Like, look, he landed and slid on his side of his
Roman
head.
Reigns
there.
crawl into a cover. Shoulders down for Cena, the official too.
What is with people, like, almost killing themselves tonight? Seriously. Cesaro, Sasha, Nia, now Roman. It's like, we want you to do better, guys. We don't want you to die, okay? I might not like Roman Reigns, the wrestler, but I'm sure he's a decent person, and I don't want to watch him snap his neck in two.
There we go. Roman's going to set up for the spear.
Here it
I
comes.
totally agree with the Tory
Well,
right
I
now.
think he's going to
I've seen
like about 3 different looks from
That'll be
Roman
it.
Reigns,
I
and
think
right
so,
now, it don't look good.
Unless he accidentally hits it.
And Roman Reigns, though, is in position. He still has the upper hand in this match.
Bye-bye.
Cena back to his feet.
What are you doing?
Reigns
Yep, you're right.
caught Reigns.
Boom.
Got it.
Yep. There it is.
Wow. Cena rolls through. The
There it is.
power of Cena.
Here we go.
Another
Second AA. That's it. It's over.
Reigns
One.
hooks the leg. Cena with a
What? What?
Cena with a look of absolute disbelief.
Cena's grabbing the fucking ref.
Has the exact same expression. Disbelief and shock.
Okay, so for those of you not watching, or for some reason just watching us, Cena hits his third and fourth attitude adjustments. The third one hits him, scoops him onto his shoulders, rolls through for the rolling AA. The fourth one, 2.9 repeating.
Looks like he has no clue what to do.
Roman kicks. It's just.
Now it is legitimately like.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What the hell do you do?
The big dog. And now, the greatest of all time is asking himself, was it working?
He just looks at Roman like, what the hell, bro? You're not supposed to kick out.
More than that, John Cena's testing himself.
John Cena just
Oh
glanced
my
over at
God.
Roman Reigns. You can see the
Oh shit!
punch. Reigns caught Cena.
And a spear. Will that be it? Will that be it? One.
Down.
Wow.
He's done it. Roman Reigns has done it. What an incredible match. But in the end, Roman Reigns has defeated John Cena. Wow, what a match. And in many ways, you could call
Oh
that
my
the
God.
biggest win of Roman Reigns' career. Between The Undertaker at WrestleMania and John Cena
Now
at
kids
No
are gonna
Mercy,
cry.
this is in fact the big dog's
Holy
yard.
shit. I hate the build up to this,
Oh, these two men learned a lot about each other here
but the
tonight.
match itself
There was that look of
was
exasperation on John Cena's
awesome.
face as he looked back at Roman Reigns.
Wow.
before
I'm
the
about to do
spear.
something that no one on the
This
internet
may
has
have been the
done.
beginning to the end.
Move the moon.
Oh, I'm gonna do something that, well, sure, a few people online have done this, but I am angry that John Cena lost clean.
I gotta see this again.
Have those words ever been said online?
Fantastic roll through into a second. Massive AA
Whoa.
attitude adjustment, but the big dog wouldn't quit. The look on that child's face.
The kid's face! Oh my god!
I feel that kid right now.
I'm sorry.
I feel what you're feeling, little homie.
I think the Superman
Wow.
punch really rocked John Cena. The spear was the icing on
Wow.
the cake, the nail in the coffin.
You know, when they tried to make Stone Cold look like the biggest badass in the fucking world, it happened organically and grew as a result of his character. Even Hulk Hogan had his athletic achievements cited when he was being pushed at the start of his career. And same thing with, his physicality, and they let it grow from his connection with the people. Same thing happened with John Cena, with Brock Lesnar. They allowed their characters to speak for them and use those as organic, natural growth points for where they would take characters, stories, and rivalries. They don't do this with Roman. With Roman, they just tell you he's badass and then give you match finishes that piss you the fuck off, and you're just expected to take... Fuck you! No.
Well, that right there is what John Cena's all about.
Really? They hug?
Class act.
After they basically said they wanted to castrate each other? Fuck this. I'm sorry, no. Nah. Not please. There's nothing organic, there's nothing natural about Roman Reigns being the best fucking, most special snowflake in the fucking world. It feels artificial. It feels random. And after all the years of us begging and screaming and pleading and bitching for them to put someone over in a massive way, make it seem like it's a big deal building up to the match, and then have them go over Cena clean without any tainting of it afterwards, the one time they do it is with Roman Reigns. I don't care. Call me salty and bitter. Maybe I am. This was a good match. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. Kudos. A- effort on this. But fuck the finish and everything that happened after it. I'm sorry. This is a good show. This does not by any means ruin the show for me. This show is great so far. But
I was going to say, we still get Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. We're guaranteed Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar.
oh yeah. Like I said, this has been a really good show so far, and I expect it'll be just as good going through, but this... Nobody wants it. It's not gonna happen. Stop it, Vince.
I will say this. I wanted it because I am the champion.
Well, yeah, okay, you wanted it for that.
Yeah, just for that. So cool.
Also, I never thought I'd say this, but this makes Cena look like a punk.
God,
Like, he
oh my god, he's just sitting there looking like stupid kid.
Well, all the shit he talked, and then it's a clean loss. See,
why do people just make it seem like he's
retiring?
Yeah.
He takes off his gold stripes and that puts them
he walks out just with his
just in his underwear and sneakers, just walks out like
guaranteed Mickey.
He's like, yeah, I'm getting.
He's like, yep, that's my man. Hashtag WWE No Mercy. Hashtag proud to be Mrs. Cena.
Well, Cena does like a Japanese style bow, does like a goodbye wave, and then leaves with no fanfare? Who's the kid? Must be like a Make-A-Wish kid or something. He goes, okay, so after the bow and the wave, he goes over, hugs what I would assume would be one of the Make-A-Wish kids, gives him one of the blue armbands. He's just kind of like, I'm not even joking, this feels like the end of something, or like some, what is, I am really lost.
It is really weird. I mean, I know that he's going to be taking time off because we're trying to work on movies. He's going to be part of that new Bumblebee movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And, yeah, he, I just like to he's taking time off. And I know that there are heavy rumors, and please, for the love of God, please tell me this is not to be true, that he'll be coming back to Royal Rumble to face Jinder Mahal for the title. Because, God help me, I don't think we can make it another 3 months with that. Well, for those of you that thought that there was going to be an Undertaker appearance, they were wrong. I mean, John Cena did create some really good matches on Raw. This was one of them. I wish they would have done the Braun Strowman thing a little better, but... What? Then Braun Strowman just comes out and kills him. 2K18.
Be next, be NXT, be different, be weird, be huggers, be fireflies,
No,
be
fuck that.
mohawks, be beards, like no one, like nothing.
Say goodbye to it forever,
like
to a true
like
legend.
Oscar, like shit, like no tap outs, no count outs, no 3 counts, no friends, no stop it, no stop.
Maybe I'll feel better about this finish tomorrow, but right now I'm just...
Shot in, 1 million, 1 verse on, 1 team, 1 fan, 1 battler, 1 demon, 1 king. Be hated, be vacant, be R-A-Y. Like Jimmy.
Is that Snoop Dogg? I think it is.
This guy.
Oh, I've heard Snoop Dogg's voice enough.
Divas, no mud fights, no thanks. 1 Sasha, 1 boss, 1 word, Banks. Beat sing, like
Okay, this is actually a really good show.
Oh, is this for,
story, beat you, right now, no time.
Oh, I thought that was Drago.
Like
That's cool.
no one.
Snoop Dogg just comes out.
Get the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.
Okay, not gonna lie, that was a really good commercial for 2K18.
Julio Cesar Chavez rose from poverty to become one of the greatest boxers of all time. His aggressive style made him an international fan favorite. Chavez mounted an undefeated streak of 89 bouts, a record that remains to this day. He is a 6-time world champion and a national hero in Mexico. For his legendary career, WWE and Universal honor Julio Cesar Chavez during Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, it's been an incredible show so far. But we still have the Cruiserweight title match and Braun versus Brock. Yeah.
You need to add some extra match.
I'll call you back.
Oh, yes.
Did you come in here to annoy me, or do you actually want something?
I came here to congratulate you on No Mercy so far, but I obviously can see someone is in a mood. I guess I'd be upset too if my own flesh and blood didn't live up to expectations. Thankfully, my unborn child...
They were out of there for a while.
Not put me through that. But I don't want to rub my own victory in your face.
Let's hear what the Miz has to say.
I want to bring you something. An opportunity for Raw tomorrow night to make it even bigger. I want to do a special edition of Miz TV. And be the first person to have an exclusive interview with Roman Reigns. Roman beating John Cena tonight is the equivalent to him beating and retiring Undertaker at WrestleMania. I mean, there is so much buzz around him. And I've heard rumors on Roman and some of his old buddies. I want to ask him the hard-hitting questions. Get some answers. Make Raw must-see TV.
As much as I hate to admit this, that's actually a great idea. Not only will Miz TV be on Raw tomorrow night, but you're going to kick off the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, so it's going to be Miz TV to kick off Raw tomorrow.
Wow, what is going to happen tomorrow night when the A-lister interviews the big dog? It's going to be must-see TV, Vic. You should listen to The Miz when he talks. He knows what he's talking about. We're getting set for a Cruiserweight Championship match. Absolutely, I couldn't be more excited to watch Neville physically dismantle that annoying twerp, Enzo Amore.
There you go. It's time for the Enzo's Gonna Die match.
I swear to fuck if Enzo wins this. You thought I was pissed about the finish to Roman Cena? Oh! The finish to Roman Cena might as well be my goddaughter compared to how much rage I'll have if Neville loses. Like, goddamn, the rage will be real.
Here's the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Get on the Neville level, y'all.
Cruiserweight division since Royal Rumble.
Neville
with an iron fist. Let's just in for is Neville's looking on. Raw Talk immediately following No Mercy joined host Renee Young and WWE Hall of Famer Jeremy Steamroller, special guest Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, and John Cena. And Raw Talk is only available on the WWE Network. Wow.
A balding phase than have Neville not be Cruiserweight Champion. Like circus shit Enzo be Cruiserweight Champion. That's how the turn is.
Is he dressed like Beetlejuice?
He is.
Leave it to Enzo.
Enzo Amore is dressed like Peter
in the
Undone.
entire state of California.
I don't. Why? And he's got like, you know the woman in the sexy clothes you see in the back of like truck flaps? He's got them all over his pants. Why is he wearing trucker flap Beetlejuice? I don't understand.
And you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room.
I don't know
How you doing?
I don't know what's real anymore.
Brain strikes at best. If I say his name 3 times, he will go away.
Yeah.
Enzo.
Neville, you call yourself the most formidable cruiserweight on the planet.
I will.
And maybe that is true. I don't know. I'm about to find out, right? But one thing that I know for a fact, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that of all the cruiserweights in this division, you're the ugliest one I know.
Of Michael Keaton.
I mean, bro, seriously, you know what you look like? You look like Gollum and Frodo had a baby.
Dude,
right? You look like a shack of shit.
You are not one to be calling people out on their appearance.
Nonetheless, forgive me for that. You know what? You claim to be a king, right? So what is a king without a queen? Because tonight, I'm taking your girl the Cruiserweight Championship. And I'm going to show your girl a better time than she's ever had, because I can support her better than you ever have. Cash, money, wop, moolah, dough. And the only dough you're going to be playing with is cookie dough, you Keebler elf-looking schmuck.
In case people are watching this and are wondering why we're like basic stone silent,
cookie dough.
This
cookie dough. I think you got something in common with cookie dough, buddy. Because there's only one word to describe you, and I am going to spell it out for you.
S-U-K-M-I-D-I-C-K.
If Enzo knows so much about cash, dough, moolah, money, all those different things, why is he out here wearing a Beetlejuice costume he bought at Halloween Adventure? Well, nonetheless, Corey is
I'm pretty sure it's Spirit of Halloween.
to shock the world at this moment. No, Enzo is poised to get destroyed. Would you poke a bear and then jump in the enclosure?
I love you, Corey.
Would you throw rocks at a gorilla and then jump in? Well, 3 weeks ago,
Neville
told the challenger that he has no business entertaining the idea that Enzo belongs in the same ring with the king.
as we get set for this Cruiserweight Championship match here at No Mercy. Enzo won a 5-way elimination match to earn this opportunity, and Corey also earned the opportunity to silence all his
I'm going to
haters
show your
here
girl a better
tonight.
time. Did Enzo just imply he's going to try to fuck the Cruiserweight Championship? 'Cause that's...
You don't want to try to match power.
You know, like, I mean, normally I'd be like, hey, you know, gay, straight, bi, whatever, you can have whatever sexual orientation pleases you, but if your sexual orientation is professional wrestling title belts, seek help, Enzo.
Enzo Amore.
Oh god, I'm just thinking about that time that Shawn Michaels did that photo shoot where all he had was the world title on, and I kind of just want to kill myself.
You know what? That's a better visual than Enzo.
I know, but that's where my brain goes, and it's, oh god, I want to drink bleach.
232 of a possible 238 days.
Once again, shit emoji on the back of Enzo's outfit. That really should be on a mask if, you know, if it's going to be anywhere.
Reaching for the top rope.
I will admit, if he'd actually were to do that,
Neville just let him go. That obviously just shows you what Neville thinks of Enzo
Just call
Amore.
himself accurate, man.
accurate man.
I am shit.
Let's go, accurate man. He is shit. Let's go, accurate man. He is shit.
Face lock applied by Neville.
Stop make that a thing. Stop make accurate man a thing.
Neville having his way right now with the challenger. Here, the king. He just said,
Let's go, Herman. Herman. Let's go, Herman.
God damn, I should have seen that one. You know, I do have to say one thing about Enzo's gear, about his Kurt Ring attire. No, not Funaki, but
I'm doing all the running jokes right now.
Oh, right.
No, but I think that's the closest that Enzo Amore's been to a woman that wasn't a stripper that he refused to tip. Oh, I combined it with the backstage heat he's been getting. It's extra topical. Seriously though, if all of the rumors about him backstage are true, he is a fucking asshole. And combined with his in-ring ability, dude is approaching X-Pac levels at that point where it's just, nah man, you gotta go away.
He wasn't impressed.
There's a part of me that wants to see him knocked out again.
I really...
I mean, the first time around, that was scary. The second time around, I'd be like, oh, this is it.
You know, just based on how Enzo Amore talks, I don't want to see him wearing a shirt that says, I got the sauce.
Enzo's desperate. He's tough. I'll give him that. Enzo's tough.
Nobody wants your sauce, Enzo.
He just doesn't have the skill set to hang
stripper,
with
no
King.
hooker, no
What a move by Enzo.
Dude,
Amore looked like he even surprised himself. Enzo on the middle rope, and Enzo was looking for
Enzo, I'm sorry, Neville catches him like it's nothing.
Neville driving the challenger into the turnbuckle.
I can teach you how to counter move.
Stomping away on Enzo
So we're
Amore.
both agreed on that, right?
Oh god, definitely.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Glazed over look in the eyes of
He's got
Enzo.
that glazed up. He's probably the best.
I swear to God, the whole Neville Rising logo thing from his Neville's little logo where it looks like him inside of like a diamond rising up. From a distance, it looks like the logo from the front of the box for Skyrim.
He's enjoying punishing Enzo.
So now every time I see him, I'm just gonna picture the Skyrim theme playing, or apparently, since it's on the front of his trunks, him shooting a dragon shout out of his dick. Either way,
Looking down on Enzo Amore.
Enzo, his new finisher.
I think the lights are on. Oh! Sliding kick right on the money.
Dragon shot dick. There you go.
Just
That's
shutting
his move.
Enzo
He doesn't call it the right
yeah, it's not the Fusro dots, the Fusro dick.
This has been all Neville in this Cruiserweight
I
Championship
think
match.
the red arrow is now just going to be called the dragon shot.
Yeah, just calling it that.
Oh, he's killing Enzo. Thank God. Neville's my hero.
Neville is in the process of currently systematically, painfully, and slowly murdering Enzo Amore in front of a crowd of thousands. It's always beautiful to see a human being get the Lord's work. Keep up the good job, man. You murdered that little motherfucker. So beautiful.
Does he have like the string logo on his back, Enzo?
And it wouldn't be pretty. What a way to
His hair is string
retain the
cheese.
championship for Neville.
No, it's supposed to be like
this
pasta
matchup.
sauce. You know,
Just perched up top
Jesus
of the
Joy's
top
the Italian boy.
Got the sauce.
The referee hit the 10 count. Still get the winner's purse.
You know what I would love? I would actually love to get the opinions of people from the Jersey Shore area and Italians from Brooklyn. Like, what do you think of characters like Enzo Amore?
Enzo just
Is it a, oh, I've known a couple of those assholes kind of moment, or, no, I kind of want to string him up for being a caricature? Because either way, I understand your hatred.
Neville, you saw Neville almost smirk, and now Neville right on top.
Neville's just competing with so much malice.
And like the crotch of Enzo's pants goes like down to his knees. Dude, you're Enzo Amore. You don't need that much room.
Stand to breathe the same air as Enzo.
You could wear skin-tight Spanx and have like a couple inches left.
Neville has been in control of this matchup since the get-go, Corey, and Enzo Amore just trying to get back to his feet.
Neville doesn't believe that Enzo belongs 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division. A lot of people agree with the King.
Over the top goes Enzo. Wait a minute.
Is Enzo gonna skin the cat? Enzo just skinned the cat. That is...
And that was like, yeah, no, I don't care.
Wow, he skinned the cat, followed by a super kick from Neville. We're just hitting all of HBK's highlights.
His title at No Mercy and Enzo.
Neville, please for the God, do not lose. My hair is on the line. Bang! That's how much faith I have in you.
My hair is on the line.
That turned Enzo's lights out in a hurry.
Buckling the knees of Enzo.
I mean, this should be an awesome night because...
And Neville just staring out
into
the crowd.
It could be one of the worst times.
Here in the Staples Center, as Enzo Amore has not been able to get out of the gate.
And I swear to God, this referee looks like a younger Teddy.
I don't even think Enzo knows where he's at.
He does, actually.
We got Little Nate, we can have Little Playa.
Little Playa.
Just enjoying himself.
I'm constantly called the one ref is Little Nate, and this is Little Playa.
I will try to
Neville having a great time. It's almost in the WWE
Yes.
with their chants and cheers and boos.
Little Playa.
Incite Neville.
I swear to God.
Make a tag team match. Learn from your daddy.
The cheers of the WWE Universe.
Heel cheats to win, kicks him in the nuts. No, I might have disqualified you, but it ain't gonna end like that. Next week on 205 Live, you're gonna go one-on-one with The Undertaker. He's not a cruiserweight. Holla if you feel me. And he just dances away from it.
So precisionally
he gets back to the
by
group.
the champion.
What just happened? Is that been a ghost of Teddy Long? Teddy Long is still alive. I know.
Neville going to the top rope. Enzo's been on the receiving end of this before.
Hits him with the red arrow and then
reaching
rolls
for
it
his
through
quiver.
the rings of Saturn.
Here comes a red arrow.
Hits the dragon shout and then reverses into a rings of Saturn. That'd be fucking great.
Anything? You deserve.
Remember the whole you don't deserve.
Big splash. Oh no!
It wasn't the full one. He doesn't deserve.
Did Neville's arrogance just get the best of him?
No. For the love of God, no. No. Anything but this, please.
No.
Vince, I will suck your dick, please. Just no. No.
DDG from the top rope.
For the love of God, no.
Enzo Amore could be moments away from winning the Cruiserweight title at No Mercy.
Oh my God.
Check it out again.
Oh my God.
The height of Enzo.
What the fuck?
No, I just want to show my eyes.
Enzo was way up
not
there
pretty.
and drove the king of the Cruiserweight
I killed
face
a little
first
blonde
into
boy.
the mat. Neville doing the wise thing, rolling out on the kickoff show. Neville said Enzo's no fighter, but the
Oh my God,
fight is inside the challenger. Here comes Enzo.
Killed a little blonde boy.
Oh!
And Enzo's concussed again.
Neville, the last moment.
He's gonna go for the
And Neville launching into the timekeeper's area.
Pretty soon we're just gonna have a meme for Enzo similar to Kevin
Neville
Nash.
back into the ring.
Enzo Amore wakes up in the
Check it
morning
out
and
one
gets
more time.
concussion.
Bang! Right on the side of the face.
He's good.
Right on the cheekbone.
Oh, he's gonna take a count. You know what? I'm gonna accept this.
Yeah,
I am accepting this.
But then Neville loses. He still has the belt.
Just beat the count moments ago, but at 9.5, but
Oh yeah.
Enzo far away.
10.
Wait a minute. Hey, get your hands off that.
Neville. No. Neville. No. Neville.
Okay, you hit 9. Why aren't you counting to 10? It's one more number.
Holding on to. You can't just walk into Buckingham Palace and grab the crown jewels.
What? I don't.
Enzo is
I understand
holding the
what's
Cruiserweight
Yeah.
Championship.
Why aren't you counting?
Oh shit, no.
That's gonna do nothing but
No.
infuriate the champion.
No.
There you go, Enzo. You did it to yourself. But wait a minute.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Enzo knows. I mean, Enzo knows. He's trying to get himself disqualified so he doesn't get beat up.
No! 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 No!
The shoulders are down. Enzo Amore is the new Cruiserweight champ.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Cruiserweight
Are you fucking kidding me?
The fucking shit was that? The ref just stops counting because Enzo picks up the title belt?
This can't stand.
He just and then he just.
Okay.
Enzo, that low life. That's highway robbery.
I don't blame you. So Enzo is outside. The ref gets to 9 on the count.
No, he robbed the champion is what he did.
Oh.
He's shocked. I'm shocked that this stands. I'm shocked this was allowed to happen. The realest guy in the room, Corey, is now the Cruiserweight champion. God help us all.
Brock has to wake up early, and for that, Brock, we're sorry. But Brock has to wake up early because Little Caesars is the only national pizza place that makes dough fresh at every location. And for that, we're not sorry. Home of the Hot and Ready Classic.
Shinsuke Nakamura, I advise you to walk away. It will not be worth
What?
the suffering you
What?
feel when you face the modern-day Maharaja.
Shinsuke's going to that place. He's next to impossible to stop. The king of strong style is ready for war.
No.
It's real.
Yeah.
For the love of all that is high and mighty, why?
Coming up tonight, immediately following No Mercy, only on the WWE Network. Renee Young and King host Raw Talk. John Cena, Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion, and the new Cruiserweight Champion, Enzo Amore, will be part
Shut
of Raw
the
Talk tonight
fuck
only
up,
on the
Michael Cole.
WWE Network. Again, Enzo is the new Cruiserweight Champion. You gotta rub that in, don't you, Cole? This is disturbing. This could be disastrous. Well,
I just...
like the way Enzo won it, but
None of that finish made any sense. Why did the ref stop counting when Enzo picked up the title belt? Why did he stop Neville from going out of the ring? It wouldn't have done anything.
the size differential. You never say that Brock Lesnar is the underdog.
And then
but
he
tonight,
takes the belt
that
away.
might very well be the case. Braun Strowman with
And then they're acting like Enzo's a face, but he just loads something.
Brock Lesnar versus
What just happened?
Wrestling died. That's what happened.
Wrestling-
All of the hard work and effort that the Cruiserweight division did, the CWC, it all went to shit in just a matter of one match because what could have been more worse than Hornswoggle being the last Cruiserweight champion, Enzo Amore winning in that shitty of a fashion.
He's that dominating. He's that much different.
I get it. You want to put the belt on Enzo. There's nothing I can do to dissuade you from that. Fine. Build into it. Have an actual match. Put him up against an opponent that would be a much more credible win for him, conceivably. Or engineer a situation where an opponent is too credible for him and can be beaten. Something.
And I was right.
Don't. You wanted to go from point A to point B, from point A to point C, but you skipped point B. And that finish, again, why did the ref stop counting? He was at 9. It shouldn't have mattered what Enzo did unless it was getting in the ring before he said 10. Oh, he picked up the belt. That's great. You still lose by a countout. They've been doing that a lot, fucking up the 10 counts lately. Like when Braun Strowman was down for like a count of 40 at one point. When Samoa Joe interfered, and it's just... And then in the Cena Reigns match, like there was that one point where they should have been counted out like twice over. I mean, they've just been really fucking the counts up. I don't even...
Lesnar's ripping through another table! No, don't do this, Strowman! Brock Lesnar.
It's gonna be a short one. It's already a quarter to 10.
I want to die.
Well, we still got a main event, and the rest of the show is pretty solid up to that point, so...
Brock Lesnar's life. Brock Lesnar was carted off the battlefield. Then, the very next night, Braun Strowman monster handled Brock Lesnar. I don't believe it's monsters.
Please sign Cedric has just gone down the shit.
We are looking at an unprecedented...
In a few years, they're going to have Lita debut the light heavyweight championship to represent the Cruiserweight Revolution.
Bigger, more powerful than Brock Lesnar. And you know who this reminds me of? Brock Lesnar in 2002. Where the next big thing asserting his decline.
Well, Brandon Stroud just said it really well. This is how the Cruiserweight division dies. Not with a bang, but with a kick to the
Here's
dick.
my question. Are you better than the baddest dude on the planet?
Go ahead and open up the TV for a video match. Make the penny ass bad dudes on. Come on.
I want Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar wants you. Strowman in the ring. Here we go. The beast of Strowman. What he's trying to say is,
That's the only way I can make this event.
Fear Brock Lesnar.
Okay, like you said, listen to it.
Lesnar fears
It's just
Lesnar looks like
that was a huge step back.
This is becoming an all too familiar sight. Braun Strowman, monster handling the Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar
Well,
have no mercy.
if they want to make sure that you're alive, die, or fire your thing, they did a great job of it.
And Bryan is becoming the new Universal Champion.
It really does just make me question, why did they even bring the division back?
Well, they're announced that it's something.
Now, at least the winners of the main and classic, what do they have to look for? The NXT Women's Championship, SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships. Maybe there's been missteps with each of those, but generally for the last year or two, they've all been great. What do the winners of the next Cruiserweight Classic have to look forward to? 205 Live. To every cruiserweight out there who may potentially be in the next Cruiserweight Classic, throw on a wig and some makeup and call yourself Linda. You'll have better luck at the next Mae Young Classic. Because if you win the Cruiserweight Classic, you lose.
Any one of those guys in the locker room, I'm thinking about going down to the Cruiserweight division.
Ah! You know, I never thought, looking back on everything with Enzo, I never thought there would be the day would come where I'd be like, man, Enzo Amore and Big Cass have split up. I really hope Big Cass gets a push. Come on, Braun, Rock, love you guys. Well, it certainly cooled everyone down. It was like throwing a bucket of ice water on the floor.
Is about 3 words. Beat, victimize, conquer. But the question is, has the beast
finally met his match in Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar in the unfamiliar role of underdog. Tonight, the Beast incarnate must answer the call of Cthulhu in the form of the monster of Braun Strowman. This one could change the history books. Brock Lesnar ain't running, man. He looks real confident to me. Corey, remember how
I think I remember the last time we did this thing.
on Monday Night Raw, there was constant questions about Braun Strowman.
Definitely.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar thanked Braun Strowman. Said, I'm at my best. My back is against the wall. The Beast is about to be unleashed. Here we go, boys.
At least this show's had a better run. They got better matches, so.
The main event needs to be the saving grace.
This is probably not going to be too long, which I don't blame them for, but you can make a short match go. I've seen matches that were 5-6 minutes long that are burning. I mean, you give these two, like, they're going to have about 10 minutes. 10-15
weighing in
minutes.
at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
You notice how Braun Strowman doesn't do the Samoa Joe tactic where he just attacks him right away. Hey, what did you say to this? Paul Heyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Tonight, fighting out of the corner mark.
Oh, you have so much
That
talent.
is dude on the planet, weighing 285 pounds. The Beast among monsters. The reigning,
Defending, undisputed,
Universal Champion,
Brock Lesnar.
Here we go.
I cannot wait for this match.
Brock Lesnar versus
16,106 WWE fans sold out tonight at Staples
That's
Center.
a match for
And it's
the
all about the
ages.
Universal Championship.
Harmon would be a better
Lesnar,
cruiserweight
Strowman,
champion.
one-on-one for
He's
the
not even a
first time
cruiserweight. Dude,
ever
was
here
pretty
tonight.
big.
I don't give a shit. He had more talent for his than the world. Oh, jeez, he just pulled a Goldberg.
Looking to establish dominance.
I legitimately think that
And if you're
they do
Lesnar,
this stupid
you know
thing,
what Strowman
where
has
Brock
done to
hits
you
one
over the
out of five,
past 2
and that's
months.
it.
How do you react early out of the match?
Braun Strowman just stopped and Brock Lesnar takedown. That has never happened.
Damn,
Not in
son.
college,
Sounds like a
not
gut
UFC.
It's like, you know, Hulk Hogan used to
Braun
say,
Strowman was a
save prayers, need
world-class
vitamins.
collegiate wrestler.
I think,
Ultimate fighting champion.
I think
Nobody
Braun's
has
just
ever
been straight up
done that to the
visiting
Beast.
God himself and
About
it's
1
just been
minute in and
eating
Brock
GMC
Lesnar's gonna
sauce.
Christ.
And Braun Strowman
He doesn't
standing
say
his
he
ground.
screams prayer, so that
The
means
wheels
God,
turning in the
It's
mind
like
of
God's just
Brock
like, okay,
Lesnar.
dude, I
What do
heard
do
you the
next?
first
This
50
time?
times.
Suplex.
And he's up.
Oh shit! Holy fuck!
Massive choke slam.
Choke slam
He
city.
just choke slam him?
Like he was nothing.
Strowman again.
Got him up.
This is Lesnar.
Spinning power slam.
Championship. Lesnar kicks it.
Oh.
Lesnar kicks out at like 2.5.
Many a
Holy
man
shit.
with that running power slam. But
I
tonight
think
the
he
Beast
gets like one, maybe two more.
not
That's
staying
it.
down.
I'd
Look
say-
at Brock. Look at Brock. He doesn't have a clue where he is.
Oh, the suplex count on this one's going to be small. We've only seen...
I was gonna say if there was a tiebreaker, then we would do the suplex deal, but so far,
But so far it's like, one.
Won the championship.
We both would have guessed, like, say, this
Brock
somewhere
Lesnar's
like
challenge
7
like
to 10.
this, guys.
Well, we're only off by a little.
Strowman is in the
I
upper
was gonna say
corner.
like
Yeah, blasting
I
Lesnar
barely
again.
see Braun
Braun's
Strowman.
got a little
Challenge
cut
like
just
this is
below
what
the
brings
eye.
the Beast out of
So much
out of
blood.
him. I want to see it
but he's
exactly
good.
what
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of Beast
He's
he's
like,
gonna
Braun
be.
Strowman-
he's like the Black Knight from
Strowman
Lucky
just
Plaza. He's like,
Brock Lesnar's number.
You could ram a chainsaw
Back
through
of
his stomach
Lesnar's
and Braun just be like, well,
So far, Braun Strowman has made the Beast look rather toothless.
he could literally be like an extra from like the wrong
Did
choice.
the same thing at SummerSlam for much of that fatal four-way match.
WWE picture presents Mountain Sun.
Uh-oh, Brock Lesnar
the
again.
crowd is going,
And a
Strowman,
headbutt dropping the
Strowman.
He is that over. A lot of fans are thinking that he's not quite a. Okay, he's not the best wrestler.
This guy could go all night. He's
But
got
he
a
is
gas
definitely
tank.
over.
He's a thinker as well.
Talking about it.
As well, he's a monster.
And it's always
This
positive.
keeps up. He may not have to go all
Such as
night.
the fact that he overturned the ambulance.
Just couldn't
Oh
do it.
shit!
Get him out.
Lesnar couldn't keep him
And
up.
Strowman from behind.
Oh my God.
The back of Lesnar, driving him out of the ring. 385 pounds.
So Braun Strowman has just become somewhere between Braun Strowman's debut when he still had the jeans that made it look like he pissed himself, and now, somewhere along the line, Braun Strowman became the WWE equivalent of Matanza Cueto, and right now he's wrestling the WWE equivalent of Brian Cage, and it's not going well for the Human Machine.
Brock may not quit Booker, but I think Braun's not going to give him an option.
Well, here's the thing right now, that
Braun is physically dissecting the beast incarnate.
If you look at like the
Lesnar's
last
offense so far in this match has been
last
one German suplex and
Brock
one right hand. That's it.
Braun Strowman has technically only
prize
been
fighter,
pinned
though, guys. He's
or
a pugilist.
lost
Don't count him out so
Brock
early.
Lesnar has
We
been
still got a long way to go in Brock
well.
Lesnar. We know his pedigree, guys.
This is literally
It's like a rubber match kind of deal almost.
Well, there's not necessarily a long
Jesus!
way to go, man. This thing's almost over. Oh, and again, Lesnar playing it.
Brock is just
And Braun Strowman is having his way.
Okay, we've obviously
Like no one
now
else ever
seen
has.
Brock Lesnar just
Never,
man.
ever have we seen
Even
Brock Lesnar dominate like this. So
Goldberg
we saw
didn't take it
Goldberg
to
do
him like
but
this,
that
and
was
Goldberg
quick. That
had
was
just
the
played it
shock.
off
That
as,
was
oh, he
sudden,
underestimated
the way
him.
that happened. Braun
Which
Strowman has done
works,
this not
but
once, not
this
once,
is-
but at least 3 times
this is
now
just-
in the past couple of months.
he's so big, he
Strowman
can't even
gets
get through that.
stuck between the
that
top and middle
turnbuckle.
turnbuckles. That's how wide this dude's chest is.
He can't get through the
And does
turnbuckles.
this give Brock an opening here, Corey?
Seriously,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
Oh, the Kimura lock. Wow. When was the last time we saw
Trying
him
to
do
get the
that?
control in.
When's the last time you saw him
same
jump
move
like
that
that and
Triple
get
H
on
is
somebody?
Shawn Michaels as well. Now trying to do it to Braun Strowman.
It's not going to matter.
Trying to
Braun's
break
just
the
going to be
hold.
like,
I don't care how big you are.
Kimura
Your
lock.
joints aren't meant to bend that
UFC's
way.
not gonna
The thing is,
save you here in
Strowman's just-
WWE.
He's just slinging
I
Lesnar
can't
into the
remember
corner.
who it was. It
This is a
Adam
great plan
Wingate
right here
or
by
whoever.
Brock
Someone
Lesnar.
said this is like the
Gonna have to
most
pick apart
sports
one
entertainment
piece at a
match that
time.
WWE
Strong this
has
big
done
man
in
right here.
Strowman
years,
trying to
and
hang on.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
But now
It's
Strowman down to one
rocking
knee. Brock
house.
Lesnar trying to get Strowman here.
Oh.
Now he's got the legs wrapped around the waist.
But his shoulders almost against the mat right there. Brock Lesnar needs to look out.
Yeah, but is Strowman
Why
going to
did
tap
this
out
room
with a
that even
Kimura?
with a broken arm,
Brock trying to
Braun
break the
just-
arm.
Oh, come on, Brock's not shoulders
Lesnar may
down.
snap it in two. Trying to end this match
He was a
right
broken
here.
arm, Braun would still just
Locked
kill him.
into the big man. Locked into the monster.
I did not
Strowman
see
trying to hang on.
Okay, any way you look at it.
I can see him pulling a, Stone Cold and have
Braun
half.
Strowman is
Right.
going to be working with one hand.
Especially with
I
the way
agree
this
with
match
you,
has
Booker,
gone
but if
so
it
far,
weren't
it's
for the fact
basically
that
like, damn,
Strowman's
Brock got
arms are
lucky.
like tree trunks, and he makes
Yep.
it to the rope, it'll force a break.
I
Lesnar
did
might
not
have
think
broken
I'd
his
see
arm.
Braun
Point,
Strowman
guys,
doing a
point.
rope
This is the
break.
first time
That-
we've ever seen Braun Strowman in a situation like that.
This is
Yeah,
good.
but Braun's right back to his feet, and just like
Oh,
that, spine buster to Lesnar.
Big shot.
Cover to the champion, almost had him.
Dude, just
Think
get out
about
there
that.
and mount
The
it,
Kimura
punch him.
was
That's what
locked
Brock
in.
does. You're in the
For a long
position
time.
for
Let
it.
I was
Strowman,
gonna
he
say
made it to the ropes, forced the break, got back to his feet.
Kind of looked
with
like
a
he was about to
spine buster.
pass out on top of him and just
Braun
hit him
Strowman
with
have to
that
go
way.
to the rope.
That'd be great. He passes out.
That's
One,
big. That's
2, 3. They try to
agree with
hold,
you,
hold up
Booker.
his hand.
Damage has been done.
It's like,
Strowman's like a wounded
You're
animal
right there,
now.
Braun.
Got a different look in his eye, too.
Where's Braun right now? Did I
One arm Strowman is still
It's like that.
very, very dangerous
that
human
match between
being.
William
And
Regal
Brock
and Big Show.
Lesnar dangerous
Yes.
as well. Lesnar. Oh, there's a German suplex. Strowman not as quick to
Still
get
able-
up after
oh,
that
no, he's
one.
not. He's been able to get up as much as he did
Another
before.
German suplex. Slowly but surely, this champion
But Brock is still
wearing down the
very
monster.
winded.
God have shifted.
Not only
Slowly
is
but
like the
surely,
German
Braun
suplex
is
taking
going to
stuff out of
Suplex
Braun,
City.
it's taking a lot out of Brock too. That's a lot of.
Fourth in the match.
It's a lot of weight to huck around.
And now Braun says, what do I do now? How about deliver another suplex?
And then,
Let's
Bra-
talk about the
and then
ridiculous
Braun
power
Strowman
of
just
Lesnar.
automatically
That's a 385-pound
supernatural
man.
power.
Lesnar is
Shakes his
repeatedly
arm, he's
German
flying,
suplex.
wakes
Makes it
up like
wearing Brock
nothing.
down.
Keep chopping on it. You just keep
He
chopping on
lets
it.
up, he screams something in Spanish and then rapping the guys.
Lesnar again, Braun Strowman in position.
Oh my god.
They run a storyline where he and Matanza are like half siblings.
That is
So
Oh my
he's
God,
related
that's
to Dario too.
Each one
Obviously,
of
that'd be
those
fucking
German
great.
suplexes takes a
And
little
that's how
bit
they
out
get
of Brock Lesnar.
Dario and Matanza in WWE.
And then we just start getting king shit.
You see it right there.
Fucking
Times have I said,
Pentagon
guys,
Dark versus
Brock
Kevin
Lesnar,
Owens.
this
And
one.
now going to the F5.
Oh.
Brock with Braun on his shoulders. Going for the F5 here.
No.
Oh, no, back on his feet.
Oh shit!
Position for the running power slam.
Two.
but no pin.
But Braun just
Now,
collapses.
did he
Not
suplex
able
him
to
again, or
go
are we
for the
still
cover.
at 5?
Strowman's arm took the brunt of the impact
Last I
on that
counted
as
was 5.
Braun tried to protect himself.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
That elbow and that shoulder is killing
tried going
Braun
for the
Strowman
F5,
right
but
there.
didn't
The
get
open,
Now,
an
is he
opening
hit
just
the
came
F5 yet?
available for
Okay.
Brock Lesnar, guys.
So
If
Braun's the only one
could
who's
have made that
been
cover, I don't
consistently
think Brock
getting
Lesnar
some
could kick out
significant
two
moves.
of those monstrous power slams. Brock has had an opening. He's delivered
this is
6
definitely a lot
German
different than
suplexes
the
to Braun
Staples
Strowman and
Fight
still has not been able to put him away. Brock
This is
slowly
also-
to his feet.
this is also
Strowman
going a
to his
little
feet
bit different
first.
than I expected.
Braun Strowman again with
I
Brock
expected
Lesnar
it to
up
be
on his
completely
shoulder.
more-
Strowman looking for
Oh,
a
shit!
power slam.
Can't cover him, though.
I expected this
Yeah,
to
but
just
he's
be
wearing
straight
it
up
down.
outside.
And now Strowman looking to win the Universal Championship right here, and a kick out by Brock.
Hey, if this thing getting the
That's
late
so
one, I'm going to
aggressive.
go with Brock Lesnar each and every time.
This
If
is-
Brock can just draw him in,
Braun just
draw this
breaks
big
out
man
jackknife
in, and
power
try to
bomb
draw
out of
it
nowhere.
late, I can see it
Okay,
happening.
he actually
Lesnar
legit
got to
powerbomb
survive. That's the name of the game right now.
I'd lose my
Lesnar has endured more punishment in this match than I can ever
Or if he just
recall.
F5s
As
Brock.
well as Braun Strowman.
Is a way to just like
That way also. I agree with you.
disrespect him.
Now look at this.
Oh.
Brock picks Strowman up.
There we
Brock
go.
picks him up. Look at him in the F5.
F5.
To Strowman. Face first. Cover by Lesnar. Shoulders down. Brock wins.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Well, that explains this.
Brock Lesnar
Well,
went through
Here comes the pain.
but the beast survives tonight. Like a wolf in the weeds, Brock Lesnar endured, waited, picked his spot, and finally executed an F5 that I'm pretty sure shifted the tectonic plates in California. And here's the closing moments of the matchup. Braun Strowman going yet again for the running power slam to Brock Lesnar. We thought perhaps right here Braun Strowman would have an opportunity to win his first ever Universal Championship. Heyman was about to panic. Paul Heyman saw his meal ticket, the Beast Incarnate, losing the Universal title, but then somehow, boom, thunderous F5 fells the monster among men. Tonight, the Beast Incarnate is a monster slayer. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, still rules. But he survived tonight. I guarantee both of you guys, we have not heard the last of that man. The monster
but
among
he
men,
looks
Braun
so strong
Strowman.
in defeat.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar, though, is still Universal Champion. Thank you for joining us, everyone, from Staples Center in Los Angeles. And remember, Raw Talk is next, only on the WWE Network.
Hey guys, welcome to Raw Talk. Oh my gosh,
They
it feels
took
so good to be back in the seat at this desk. Joining me
shows.
tonight, WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler.
Thank you. It does feel good to be here, but there are a lot of guys that aren't feeling too good right now, aren't there?
No, that's
All right,
definitely
so-
true, and Braun Strowman is certainly one of those men here tonight. I mean,
so
all
let's
of No
let's
Mercy
put-
did not disappoint. I mean,
Apollo
the whole
Crews,
time
Elias
leading up to it,
Samson was
WrestleMania caliber
regular.
matches, how important tonight felt. And now to
Elias
see
wins.
where Braun Strowman
Okay.
stands on the other end of it.
Then we kicked
How do you
off
think he's feeling
with
right now? Do you think he's
Intercontinental title,
disappointed?
Jason Jordan versus The Miz.
Well, I
Obviously
mean,
he's
this is just
disappointed,
seconds
but-
away of him laying flat on his back after that big
Well,
F5 there. You would have to look at watch this.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to get reminded of that.
yeah.
Okay, where were we? Oh, right. The Intercontinental title match, Jason Jordan, Miz, pretty good. Definitely feeling a lot more confident about Jason Jordan. So
Yeah.
that is a major plus from that. Then we had Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor, I believe it was.
That wasn't bad for what it was.
No. I think that we were still very disappointed that Bray Wyatt didn't pick up the victory.
Yeah.
But now it definitely does confirm the idea. And I got a lot of messages that are coming up asking, who won. We'll explain that in just a bit. basically, it boils down to the fact that Bray Wyatt is definitely at the point of bearing.
I wouldn't necessarily go that far. To me, it just smacks of them not wanting to pull a trigger. And they're like, oh, everybody loves him, but the internet people, they're always on about how the big sports entertainment style people, you know, they aren't as good as the technical wrestlers. And you know what? Most of the time, I'd agree with that sentiment, but you can prove to us that stuff is still viable. You can prove to us that it's wrong. Guess what you did with Braun Strowman? You proved to us that we're wrong. You showed us that...
We're getting to that in a bit. We're still talking about Bray.
Good point. Good point.
So, I do agree that Bray needs time off. He needs to repackage himself. And hopefully we get something good. Tag team title matchup was by far one of the best matches of the night.
Cesaro just... Fuck, that guy deserves a medal.
Basically 4 teeth were missing, and even with that, it was still a really good matchup.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean,
Cesaro
dude was bleeding like a stuck pig and just did not give a shit.
Cesaro basically just took the entirety of the rest of the matchup just to look awesome. He's basically compensating, saying like, yeah, I'm hurt, but I'm not going to let that affect me. No. Antonio Cesaro is the equivalent of Cage, basically, in WWE, where he is a machine. He just went full circle. Women's title matchup was
not bad.
It was not bad at all.
That power bomb though to Nia on the outside, that was scary.
It was scary.
It looked like she was right on her neck, and then she just laid there, and it's like, well, she's breathing. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a broken neck. I was freaked out.
This was legitimately one of those matches where I was a little bit worried for Nia because, of course, you know, since she's a bigger set, a lot of that weight's going to come back down on her, but she definitely still finished the match, still looking strong.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably mention Finn Balor defeating Bray, tag team titles, champions retain, Alexa Bliss retains via really good matchup. We go from that to Roman Reigns versus John Cena. This is where you started having issues. I was still okay with the matchup because I think, in all honesty, the way that these guys laid it all on the line, either one of them could have won.
Yeah. I mean, normally I'd be complaining that the match was basically 90% finishers and kicking out of finishers. But sometimes that just feels appropriate. Like, that's kind of what you almost expect. Like, it's those type of wrestlers, and why wouldn't they go for their ace in the hole right away against someone else who's on their level? So, it's one of those times when I feel it made sense. I thought the match was fine. I think it could have been a lot better, but I still think it was fine. Cena was the workhorse, especially with his facial reactions. When he hit that second rope AA, and then when he hit the rolling AA, you know, the one, and then popping up, hit him again, and he kicked out. He was doing some great character work there.
He really was, and
I just do not like the finish.
I think that a lot of people didn't, and you definitely could hear it because a lot of people saw Roman Reigns picked up the victory for one. They did a whole deal where Cena held up Roman Reigns' victory,
I guess they didn't have a blood feud going, sure.
And then they hooked it out, which to your point, it definitely does make sense. Like, why would you say all this stuff if you were just going to end up like that? Are you trying to recreate Rock and Cena? Because unfortunately, it didn't work out that way.
No. And then there's the weird post-match where Cena does like the Japanese bow thing, which is weird coming from Cena. I mean, if it came from AJ, Shinsuke, Asuka, Finn Balor, anyone who's actually spent a great deal of time in Japan, Kurt Angle even, it would be, okay, that makes sense, especially, again, if it came from, what people I mentioned before. With Cena, it's just kind of, okay, that's a little weird, whatever, and then he does like this goodbye thing. He sits there absorbing his loss for a little while. He goes over, hugs, I would assume a Make-A-Wish kid, puts one of the armbands on him, and he leaves, and it's just kind of, had such a sense of finality to it. I'm like, is John Cena retiring? Is he taking a really long break? I mean,
Yeah,
it was weird.
It did feel weird. It
Oh
had
God!
almost
Can you
like-
imagine if he does retire and they actually gave Roman Reigns the credit for retiring Cena and The Undertaker?
That's.
Oh God, there'd be riots.
There would be riots. And
It'd be like even the most ardent Cena hater would be like, nah, nah, you did Cena dirty there. That ain't cool.
It would be way too risky, and that's
Yeah.
why
I don't see Cena retiring anyway, but I'm just saying I could almost see that thought going through someone in creative's head, like, what if Cena was to retire? And then I'm pretty sure John and hell, just John himself probably went, dude, I'm just leaving for a few months to shoot a fucking Transformers movie. I want to come back.
Right.
I can do both.
Right.
I wanted to. You know, I can do an AA, and there's a table right here. Okay, there we go. We scrapped the retirement. It's just, what the fuck? I don't know what was going on with that finish. Then there was the Cruiserweight match.
Goodbye to the hair. Because, I mean, we were expecting that Enzo was basically going to get just wrecked by Neville. And once again, creative proving that seems like baby faces don't really matter because they can somehow cheat. They can be good guys and they can cheat. Neville did nothing wrong. That's the thing. If this was more of a well-developed storyline, I could understand that. I mean, yes, Neville was laughing at him, but that's not enough to dignify not one but two dick kicks by Enzo. The fact that was the finish was a dick kick and then a 1, 2, 3. It just made absolutely no sense.
And not even just that. I mean, they screwed up the heel-face dynamic with that. But even before that, they're doing the count-out. Ref he's at 7, 8, 9. Enzo on the outside picks up the Cruiserweight title belt. My immediate thought is, okay, that's not going to change anything. You're still going to get counted out. Are we doing another loser steals the belt angle? Those are never really good, but okay. No, the ref stops the count and starts trying to prevent Neville from exiting the ring. I've never seen this happen before. And when you take into account how wrestling works, it's just one of those, no, this makes no sense. Why are you, what? And then Enzo gets back in the ring. He makes it look like he's going to clunk Neville with the belt. Lets the ref take the belt, kicks him twice in the dick, DDT, over. The match itself was passable, but then you get to all of that, the convoluted shatter the rules finish, the complete bullshitting of the heel-face dynamic. This match would have had to have been one of the match of the year candidates in order to make up for that, and it wasn't. The show took a stumbling point for me with the finish of Roman Reigns and Cena, but it's like it tripped on that and fell down a deep well or something. And it spent the entirety of the main event, Lesnar versus Braun, trying to climb back out, and I was enjoying that until the abrupt, out of nowhere 1, 2, 3 Brock retains win.
Second time they've done that. They did that with Samoa Joe. They've now done that with Braun Strowman.
Just because you give us different reasons, like, oh, if Brock Lesnar loses against Samoa Joe, he's going to leave the company. Oh, it looks like Braun's going to win because of the way he's been booked. You can't do that. You can't give us different spins on literally the same fucking idea month to month. Yes, you can do different spins on old ideas, but you need to separate them out, space them out so that they don't feel repetitive. And on top of that, I'm sorry, I agree with of course I agree with myself from earlier. This feels like they're just refusing to pull the trigger. Like, they see that the crowd wants Braun, they've got a clear plan in mind, they know what they want to do, but they just hesitate right at the last second and don't want to do it. I don't know if it's because it's finally gotten to the point between the fans and WWE that they don't know really what the fuck we want anymore. I mean, I understand we always go on and on about the technicals, the cruiserweights, the little guys, the goofball gimmicks, and all of a sudden you have us going apeshit for Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. I mean, I get how that could throw you off, but I don't know.
I really didn't understand. Again, like I said, I would have preferred Braun Strowman to go over the disqualification, just because then that way they can maybe do something different. And it's basically, I guess they're making Brock Lesnar into a special attraction, but now we've reached the point where that special attraction is just, it's no longer there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same BS that we're seeing. Suplex, F5, 1, 2, 3. That's it. He takes a couple beatings, a couple bumps. That's it. Now we're at the point where it's like, this needs to stop. We legitimately need a champion that is going to always be there. We need a champion that is always be there full time. You want to make Brock an attraction? Fine. Have him go for special matches. Bring him back for a match with, say, Samoa Joe. Have him do the rematch between him and Brock Nakamura. Oh, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. Just make him a free agent. Do what you're doing with John Cena.
I mean, and why are they doing that with John Cena? Because Cena's an admitted part-timer. So's Brock. And Brock isn't around as much as Cena, and Cena's your go-to merch sales guy. If you're going to do it with Cena, do it with Brock as well. Besides, if you only have a certain number of appearances written into his contract, that means he technically gets to stay around longer.
Yeah, that finish just made no sense.
I mean, it did in a way, but it felt like the story was going one direction, and at the very last second, they rewrote the ending. And even though, yeah, it makes sense, you can tell this wasn't the original ending. It feels like this was something they came up with while everyone was in the gorilla position while the hype video was playing. Like, okay, so small change here, guys. Brock, you're going to win. I was dropping the belt. Yeah, you're going to win now. Okay, could have given us a heads up there. It's just, and I don't know, maybe that's probably not even what happened, but when you do such a poor job in execution, it's going to lead to those kind of ideas.
But all in all,
it wasn't a terrible show.
It really wasn't. Like, 2/3 were really good. It was just that last half an hour was what felt like it just dragged, and then it just resulted in absolutely nothing.
For me, as soon as the finish to Roman Cena hit, that is where the show started to fall off.
For me, it was the Cruiserweight matchup.
Hey, I mean, I got the Cruiserweight matchup in there for me, so it's just, I mean, I think we both can at least agree that the Cruiserweight match was probably the worst match on the card, even without the finish. Like,
it probably would have gone to Finn Balor and Bray, but then the Cruiserweight match took the cake.
I mean,
this
is just gonna, I mean, it'll get people talking, but not in the ways you want.
And I guess the rumors are true. They're going to do Roman and Brock at WrestleMania. And Roman's going to beat Brock. And
WWE, do you want to know why the first time Roman and Brock worked? Because nobody thought it was going to be good. And everyone thought you were going one way with it. You then decided to surprise us. And in addition to that surprise, Roman and Brock clicked really well. That match was way better than any bastard thought it was going to be. I mean, I've gone back and watched that match several times. It's a very, very good match before Seth Rollins shows up, and he made it better. You can't burn a cash in on another Brock Roman. We know that much. Interference with those two, especially the way you're booking them, really isn't going to solve matters. So it'd have to be just a straight-up match. And while they had that chemistry, it's getting to this point where people are getting sick of the way you're doing Brock, and nobody likes Roman, so that chemistry won't matter. And if the match is anything less than amazing or great, even if it's good, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Especially if you're planning it this far in advance. Yeah, do your long-term booking, show your homework, but not like over half a year, guys.
Right now, I think they just need to push those plans forward. I think that they need to do Brock and Roman at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Do it then. If they want to put the belt on Roman, great. At least this is somebody who's here. And if they want to change the main event to like Roman against Ambrose or Rollins or a Shield rematch again, that's great. Or if you want to maybe just have
Cena like comes back and
Cena,
he has to go around with Cena, yeah, and like maybe you could have him like have picked up and learn a few things from like Lesnar and whatnot. Like maybe he throws in a Kimura lock or something.
There we go.
That'd be fine. And to be honest, I mean, obviously you guys can probably guess with me the way I'm feeling about their Cena and Roman's first match. I would probably be more than happy. It's like if Cena won, but then he gets another title reign and he gets his heat back. I'd rather see that than where we're going with this. So I mean, you'd get the big stuff out of the way, and you could set up rivalries for WrestleMania. If this is absolutely the way you have to go, it certainly looks that way. I don't know.
So, I think we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Because right now, like I said, we were excited for the majority of the show.
Yeah.
And then the last two just made us really...
Those were momentum killers.
Supremely depressed.
Momentum killers right there.
Alright, so, it's Max Beatty. I am the new CWP champion. Nate the Effing Great. And, yeah, we will see you guys for another event. I will actually be doing some live reactions for Ultimate Lucha Today's starting this Wednesday. Also, interviews with Matthias Glass and beautiful Brenda this week. Much more is going to be coming your way, so be sure to check us out on Facebook fan page, facebook.com/changing up the game. You always check him out on Twitter at Agent Cooper 1989.
I'm occasionally funny on Twitter.
Probably not tonight, though.
No, tonight was better.
And you can always follow me on Twitter at Real Life and Games. So, Raw, yeah, you did it again. You had a good show going, and then you just kill it with the main event. With the Fatal 4-Way, it was great. Samoa Joe and Brock came out of nowhere. I had a problem with it. Braun and Brock, you did it again. So hopefully with the next show, TLC, hey, we got Asuka debuting. That's great.
True.
That's going to be one saving grace. Hopefully there's a little bit more. So,
hey, if Nakamura walks out of there with the belt on the night that Asuka debuts, I'll be okay with it.
That would be pretty...
Even if they do have to do the whole back and forth 50-50 coming from underneath babyface win for him. It doesn't suit him. It doesn't. But if that's what you got to do what you got to do.
So for Max, I'm Nate the Effing Great, and yeah, No Mercy was a thing. Compared to last year, it was probably a dead even deal. So
at least the theme music was great.
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg announced for 2K18, which was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
All right, so have a good night, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed No Mercy much more than we did.
Yeah, adios.
See ya.